I pressed the button. Okay. I pressed the button and it didn't work for some reason. And now I am live. Now we're live, according
We're
to
live? Are we?
just now.
We're live! We're live! I see it!
Yes, live. We're live. It's alive.
I see it, I hear it. We're alive.
Um. So yes, I think we are now live. Hello there.
We live! We live!
I have done this with only 2 minutes late. Yeah, totally on time. Hello there. I am Ashmanix, and I am with my wonderful co-host, Kixel.
I'm really tired.
It is Sunday evening.
It's been a busy weekend for me as well.
Yeah, for me it's been a fairly chill weekend. So a bit of a contrast in comparison. Let me just at least load the last save. 3, 2, 3, 2. Cool. I'll just load this and let this sit there for a sec. But yes, I have got my tiny glass bottle of Coke. 250 mils is fucking tiny, man.
You know what? It's a sign of how out of it I've been today that I haven't got a drink.
That's me just opened my glass bottle. I'm going to
I'll
take
have
a
to
sip.
later on. I'll go and grab a Pepsi from the fridge.
Oh, that's good. But yes, we are back again playing Valhalla.
I haven't restocked my Coke in the fridge either yet. I need to fridge them.
You've not prepped, man. Not prepped. Shocking.
There's a reason for that. I'll explain.
Cool. Well, what I'll do is I'll switch to the no avatar screen, so we're now full screen in the game.
Early.
Is it early? I don't know. I mean, yeah, usually I do it when we're about to kind of do the voicing and we kind of go into the game. But fuck it. I'll probably forget if I don't do it now. That's my excuse. But do tell me, Kixel, how are you? You have been hinting towards some not so great news.
Yeah. So basically, this story will. I'll just tell you how this weekend has gone for me. On Friday, when we were streaming MGS4, my brother decided to drop by home for a surprise visit. You may know he lives and works elsewhere.
Yes.
This is my other brother. And so we were all here. And after the MGS4 stream, I was like, yeah, let's chill. So I chilled with him. I did have some pre-planned things on Saturday which I had to do. So I went out, dealt with them, came back. Bunch of friends had been invited. So we're all chilling. And it basically turned into a big Super Smash Brothers event.
I am not surprised.
Yeah, and I'm glad actually because my brother has now got himself a Switch, so we're going to be playing online at some point.
Did he get the OLED version?
I didn't ask, but we also convinced one of our mates to get a Switch, and it's more exciting to me actually. I'll back up a bit. I'll actually reverse the story, rewind it, and say, okay, so we were playing Super Smash Brothers, and basically we have a bit of a rivalry with one of my friend's uni mates. Because he plays Super Smash Brothers and is very good on the same level as us. So we've been playing him online for years in Super Smash Brothers, but he wanted some new games because it's been years, a few years since everyone started working and got into their careers.
Had lives,
and so
and
these sort of meetups, these sort of meetups have become a bit rarer. So I brought the PS5 down from my room onto the TV. I'm like, guys, we've been playing Super Smash Brothers. This is a bit of an aside. We've been playing Super Smash Brothers all day. Why don't we try Multiverses?
Oh.
Now, I don't know if you know what Multiverses is.
Is that the thing that has Batman and it's like the Warner Brothers IPs all put together to emulate Super Smash Bros.
It's Warner Brothers making a Super Smash Brothers type of game using their own IPs. Their own IPs do seem to be quite varied. We have Shaggy and Velma from Scooby-Doo, Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman from DC Comics, LeBron James from Real Life and Space Jam. and I don't remember other characters. The Tasmanian Devil, he's there as well. I remember him because one of the guys picked him. So I said to the guys, "You've been playing Smash Brothers all day. Who else is better qualified to make an assessment of this game right now than us?" I'd installed it on the PS5. It's a free to play game. Let's try it. And my immediate impression is the menus fucking suck because I could not find where local multiplayer is. Wow. Oh, hello, Crack Dealer.
Right, Crack Dealer.
Hope you're well, man.
Didn't want to interrupt you, Cooksoul, so I was just like,
yeah.
Right, Crack Dealer, how's it going?
Hope you're good, man. I'm just going to carry on my story. So we were playing Multiverses, and all of us came to the conclusion, this game fucking sucks, man. Like, in all honesty, it looks like Smash Brothers, but weaker. The presentation is really bland. The menus are like for Android and iPhone games, where it's got the back icon in the bottom left corner and stuff like that. It's really bad. The gameplay itself felt stiff, and there was a lack of excitement to it. So we're like, this game fucking sucks.
So, Crack Dealer, just to give you a summary, Cooksoul decided to play the.
We had a local friends meet up when my brother came home for a visit, and we just had a bunch of guys playing Smash Brothers and then Multiverses.
So Multiverses, hence why we're talking about the characters, and some of them being DC.
Some of them are DC, yes, that's correct. Along with whatever else. Anyway, so after Multiverses, we're all like, fuck this game, let's move on to something that's good. So we moved on to Guilty Gear. Now, some of the guys had not actually seen Guilty Gear Strive before, which is a fantastic looking game. You've seen it, I've seen it, we all love that game.
Yes.
And so they're like, yeah, let's get this game. So they're going to get the game. And I'm very happy about that. I've now got a local scene where we're going to be playing Guilty Gear Strive. But what then happened is my PlayStation 5 overheated and turned off. And we're like, that's fucking weird.
It overheated? What the fuck?
It said, your PS5 is too hot, and then it turned off. And we're like, oh shit. So then we waited a bit, turned it on again, loaded up Tekken, same thing happened. Waited a bit, turned it on again, loaded up Blaze Blue, same thing happened. But after like maybe a minute or two, and we're like, what the fuck's going on? So we took the PS5's cover off, you know, the white plates.
Cover,
They're made to be removable. And when we turned it on next, we saw the fans not spinning.
Oh.
That's a serious problem. So the CPU fan, or rather exhaust fan, I suppose. I don't know if it's connected to the CPU. But the exhaust fan is not operating at all, which is why the PS5 just keeps overheating now. So basically, my PS5 is broken. I'm going to have to contact Sony support. I've left it for Monday. But I'm not expecting this to go well. So we're going to see what happens. But basically, my PS5 is out of commission for now. Right after I bought PSN Premium. Fuck them. Honestly.
Was Scratch saying, you have friends? Fancy lawyers do get everything, aye?
I do enjoy the snark. But yeah, that actually did quite upset me. I'm like, fucking hell. A PS5 is still quite hard to get. It's still relatively expensive, and it's fucking... You know, this is a day one PS5. I really like this thing, and I don't want it to die. I actually really like the PS5 in general.
It just seems like the fan's gone kaput, which is a bit weird.
It is weird, but I've got two options. I'm going to go through Sony support and see what the fuck I can do. Their website is useless because it just goes in circles.
God help
doesn't
you,
get
man.
you any sort of repair service. Yeah, God help me. But I did source a phone number, so I'm going to contact them. I'm going to say, hey, I bought your PS5 and it's fucking bricked. Well, it's not bricked, but you know what I mean.
I mean, it does seem like you just need to change the fan. So hopefully...
Yeah.
Oh, but you have to send it to them.
Well, Sony can say whatever the fuck they want, but under the Consumer Law, Consumer Right Act 2018, they have to give you 2 years warranty. It's not been out for 2 years yet.
Wait.
And it's a no questions asked warranty.
2 year, because they always say 1 year warranty for a lot of electronics.
They can say whatever the fuck they want, right? By law, it's 2 years. That is your statutory rights. Those override anything they say. So fuck them. I'm going to argue. I'm going to see what happens. But my second option is that I've sourced a bunch of dudes who operate out of a garage locally who've been fixing consoles for like 10 years now, apparently. So I'll see.
A bunch of dudes working out of a garage.
Yeah, I've not given them a good a pretty picture. That's because when I tried to find their location, first of all, they are very close to where I live. And when you search on the internet and find people are very close to where you live, you're a bit, oh, that's weird. I know it's London, but still, it is my end of London, and that's what really weirds me out. I'm like, damn, I googled these fellas. I was expecting maybe some sort of specialist shop, maybe in North England or something, because that's usually what happens when I Google for specialist services. I'm not expecting some dudes in East London.
Interesting. I mean, the thing is, if I was in a position where it was outside of warranty, I was fucked, I would just open it up and fucking change
But that's the thing, it's not outside of warranty.
Yeah. Like, if...
Oh, they can argue it's outside of warranty because it's been 1 year, but they can take their 1 year guarantee and shove it up their ass.
So you're a big
we
lawyer,
get guaranteed...
dude, right? Who knows
I'm not
the
a
law.
big lawyer, I'm just...
You know what I
just
mean?
a
You're a
normal
lawyer, man.
Yeah.
Lawyer man who knows the law.
Lawyer
I'd
man.
be like, fuck, it's outside the year warranty. I don't know the consumer rights. This is the first I've heard that it's 2 years. So like,
Consumer Rights Act 2018. You're given a long period, like 2 years, because you need to be able to use your things.
I get that. I mean, I'm not questioning the logic behind it. It's just, how do they get away with advertising 1 year warranty?
Well, because the thing is, they can say what they want.
And they can't, by law, be put to task because it's like, no, it's 2 years. You can't just say 1 year.
People do that sort of stuff. Like some shops give you extra warranty, which they're entitled to do. Some shops give you less, but you know they can't really stand by less if it comes to it.
More makes sense,
it
right?
It all depends on how much you're willing to fight your corner.
Yeah, I mean, if you know the law, you're obviously in a strong position.
Yeah.
My dumb
problem
ass
then becomes:
is
it worth the cost of fighting it? Is the problem, because the repair job apparently is not all that expensive. So I'll have to see. But yeah, I'm hoping to get the PS5 repaired by Sony if possible. I'm not willing to put down money into this, into a fight, because I don't want to get into a long ass fight. Sony are massive. But anyway, we'll see what happens.
So this was, well...
This was the bad thing that happened. The good thing that happened is that the dudes were around. There's a few dudes at the house, drank my Coke, which is why I haven't got any fridged. I've got spare bottles in that which are not fridged, but I'm not going to drink warm Coke. What the fuck, right?
I mean, I drink a lot. It sucks.
It does suck. I'm not wasting warm Coke, especially from glass bottles, mate.
We appreciate your thing, Crack Dealer, hoping that the PS5 Chan starts getting well soon.
Thank you. I'm sure PS5 Chan will appreciate the goodwill and wishes.
My PS5 Chan's sitting there fat and lazy because I never use it.
Well, one of the guys, who was around, me and him were poking around the PS5, and he's like, make sure it's not got dust in it, because a lot of the troubleshooting and that was saying it might be dust. But when we took off the front plate, whatever it's called, there was almost no dust in it, and we're like, okay, this is weird.
Do you lie it flat or do you lie it standing up?
No, I stand it. I stand it up.
Because if it's flat, I don't know which side the fan sits.
So the original idea when we got the PS5 was we're going to put it, the little box, I say box, the sort of media center we have underneath the TV in the sitting room, where we got the DVD player, we got the Switch, we got the old consoles.
The TV stand thing.
Yeah, the TV stand thing. Yeah. It's not a stand because the TV's wall mounted now.
Yeah, but it's TV covered.
It's got the stuff.
Shelves.
It's got
TV
the
shelves.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you call it, right? Media center, let's call it. We had originally planned to put the PS5 inside there.
Yeah, flat.
But there are two things. Yeah, flat. First of all, the PS5 is fucking massive.
Yes.
And while it does fit barely, it barely fits. And we're like, there's no airspace in there. It's going to overheat. And the second thing was, it's just... Well, actually, that was it. It's going to overheat is what we thought. But the second thing is, it gets really dusty as well. And we thought, bun it, we'll just leave it on the side. And that's why we put it on the right-hand side. And it fucking stands up and it's massive.
It is too big. I don't know why they made it that big. Or at least fucking make it compact like the Xbox Series.
Yeah, the Xbox Series S is very compact.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I've got it sitting here and it's fucking huge, man.
Aha. I'm not sure if it's a PS5 Chan as much as a PS5 Onesan. But anyway,
Um,
there's your weeb humor of the day.
and on that note, shall we start the game?
I'm not sure. Did I have anything? I don't think I had anything else to say. It's just the PS5 broke, and I'm deeply sad by that. Well,
I was worried there.
Mildly annoyed
when you talked about the PS5. I was like, shit. MGS4, we're playing it on the PS3. Oh, it's PS3.
Yeah.
Safe.
That's the good thing. The PS3 is still going, so we're okay. For now. But fucking hell, if the PS3 died...
Yeah, dude, I would be genuinely like, fuck!
Like, first of all, I'd have to redo everything to catch up. And also locate a spare... To be fair, I'd be able to get a spare PS3 quite easily, but it'd probably be one of those really shit Super Slims, which have, like, sliding tops to open them.
I can't even remember what they look like. What one have you got? Have you got the second gen one, or is it the first fat one?
You know, we used to have the fat one, and that one died. So then we got a slim one, and that's the one we've got.
Oh,
I've
got the fat one, the one that came out on launch.
Yeah, but you don't use your stuff as much as we do.
I don't use my stuff, period. Which is why it's in pretty decent nick.
Does it still have that duck game on it?
Yeah. That was like the first thing I think I loaded when I got it.
Oh my god! I watched Digital Foundry do a report on every 1080p game, almost every 1080p game that was released on the PS3, and the duck game come up, and I started cracking up because I'm like, oh, I remember this. You had it.
What was the duck game exactly? I just remember downloading it. I can't even remember what it did.
It was just some fucking game where you have little rubber ducks in a little bathtub or something.
Wasn't it a demo test just to show that you can have shit tons of ducks?
It was 1080p.
I mean, okay, yeah, wasn't it just a demo test though for the PS3's 3D goodness? I'm trying to remember if it actually had gameplay. I just remember
you balanced
ducks.
the bath or something.
Did you? Well, fuck knows. Maybe I should get it out of the fucking cupboard.
You balanced the bath and then you sort of like used water physics to move the ducks around.
Damn, I can't remember this. Probably because I downloaded it, played it for like 5 minutes, and then never played it again. A bit like
I just remember you having it because you were laughing about saying, "I bought this PS3 and this is the game I got."
Yeah,
because I think you wanted Kingdom Hearts 3 and it just never came out on the
Kingdom
PS3.
Hearts 3 came out in the fucking PS. Fuck, and I didn't play it. Fucking fuck me. Anyway, fucking bad memories.
Let's carry on.
I've got. What was that? I've got 2 copies of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Because your mate bought one and you got one or something.
Yeah,
right?
And I was gonna play with my brother, but the problem with my brother's like it's always hard to find time when we're both free to play something. So it was almost doomed exercise from the beginning, and so that's fuck off. What the fuck?
Alexa has joined us. Hello, Alexa. How are you today?
Shut. Why does it keep talking? What?
She really wants to join in.
What the fuck? Shut up. Right, fucking disconnect the past. I don't know. Usually it's like, what did you say? And then it's now actually giving me a whole fucking reading a book of some shit. What the?
Throw against the wall.
What the fuck, Alexa?
That's what I would do. I'd just be like, Alexa, shut up, and just toss it.
Nah, I can't. I took the power cable out and now I can't put it back in. Wait a minute.
Oh, you fucked it.
Just the power cable. Why isn't it going up? Right, it's gone in, but... Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting to do this. I need to fucking press the mute button. I fucking hate it. I mean, it's handy, right? But the amount of times it randomly goes off. And it doesn't have a hard switch to mute it, which is super annoying. Oh, I've muted it. Right, get fucked.
Really should.
I always forget to.
Everything should have a snooze button.
Where I sit it, it's like almost in the corner of the desk under my monitor, so I just don't think about it until it randomly goes off on a fucking stream. Stupid. Fuck you, Alexa. Anyway, shall we? Is there anything you want to read the news, or shall we just jump right into it?
Uh, I'm actually. I normally like to read the news and that. Yeah, let's go for the news and that. Let's get as much goodness as we can out of this game.
The Augmented Eye. Alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Updating by Kimberly La Valette. Hijacked screens at downtown Casanova announce what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. The White Knights counter-terrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was then locked down by an external network attack. We might be dealing with a dual threat here, CTU's Chloe Bauer told AE. The bank has been sealed shut, using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Crack dealers just noticed the slogan on the t-shirt in our room.
I'm not sure if it's accurate or not, and I'm not going to
I don't think
speculate.
It is. I don't think it is. Oh, I don't. You don't get any hint that it is. I don't think so.
Thank God you don't pay these fuckers for a sub.
But it's like, you know how back in the day when I was younger, I might have been stupid and bought a t-shirt that said "badass."
What, Vegeta's shirt?
No. Oh, yeah. Whereas for Vegeta, it was accurate. Whereas for me, it was fucking the same as.
Mate, I don't know what you mean by accurate. I'm talking about the pink shirt he had that had badass written on the back.
Yeah, like.
Sorry, it didn't have badass. It had bad guy written on the back.
Oh. Right, well.
My favorite is, I don't know if you've seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged, Team 4-Star, they edited it so that it had a whole bunch of different messages. And my favorite one was on the back, it just said, "Blowjob Princess."
Nice. So, yes, it wasn't an accurate portrayal of my personality or anything about me. Just me trying to be a badass. So, maybe she's just trying to be...
A
slut, but not... I don't know. Anyway,
I mean, not sitting on that kotatsu, she ain't.
No, not with
hey,
a
Loopy.
cat.
You did come after all.
Loopy is on one of my streams. This is the first. Hi there, welcome to my stream. It's a little bit different from Kuxel's.
We talk more.
We talk more, it's also shittier. But yes.
I wouldn't say so, I like these ones.
The Augmented Eye is being attacked by AE staff. Alright, this is weird. Oh, the Augmented Eye. Hi everyone. We take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye, and we have the obligation to disclose that recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves, or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the EE staff.
So wasn't Alice Rabbit like their version of a standalone complex incident where it's like a hacker doing some bullshit?
It's a hacker and they don't know if it's the hacker's an AI or an actual person.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, yeah. Pollution to reach historic levels next year by Kimberly La Valette. It's like always by Kimberly La Valette. Did they not have any other writers? Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, Glitch City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low with profits high. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year.
What, next year? I feel like we got it right now.
I don't know why they're saying next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming pace, said experts in a report.
I like how you coughed right at that moment.
It wasn't intentional. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I hate it when they say that. Just get used to it. It's how things are now.
I mean,
bollocks.
Sometimes that's life. I think that's it. I feel like it's only 3 pieces of news.
Slow news day. Okay, Kira Mickey's blog.
I think we've read these.
Have we?
Yeah,
okay,
I don't think it's new. Oh my god.
It's generic bullshit anyway.
Yeah. Let's see. D. What's D?
Danger you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we've read these as well.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, we read all this. Dang, a whole day at work and nothing happened. This thread is closed. Alright, let's go to serve some drinks. Wait, shop.
Oh, my days. You said, let's go to serve some drinks, and then you're like,
then
wait.
I saw the shop and I'm like, well, it doesn't matter. Let's at least get some good fucking music this time as well.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Huh?
My days.
I didn't expect you to stay. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides...
I mean, you've been hearing random gunshots.
I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon.
Just take your severance pay and leave.
I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention, I get bored out of my brain in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. I get that. What did you say? Nothing important. Jill isn't back. Gil isn't back yet.
Jill. You can't call him Jill. We have a Jill already.
Yeah, I realised that because you call him Gillian. Because yeah, it's Gillian.
Yeah, Gillian is the name.
Yes. Nope. I wouldn't worry too much about him though. He keeps saying that. If you say so. That girl's still here? Yep, she was sleeping so peacefully I felt bad about waking her up. Shit!
Are they talking about Sleeping Chan?
Yes, Streaming Chan. Sleeping, yes.
Sleeping
Stripping?
Streaming
Stripping?
Chan.
Stripping? Is this a Freudian slip here?
What, Stripping Chan? I'd like to watch that as well, but yeah.
She was there the whole night? What the fuck? Or the whole... Because it is night.
The whole night?
The whole day.
Yeah, it's the next day.
The next night. The next evening. I think
the next work day.
Yeah, they do
the next shift.
Late shifts. So she's been there the whole 12 hours at least, or 24 hours, fuck knows what it is.
Oh.
She's still sleeping, man. Holy shit. Yup, she was sleeping so peacefully, I felt bad about waking her up.
You should wake her up.
So, would you mind doing that for me?
Oh, this means I have to do Streaming Chan's voice.
Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Is it?
No, it ain't.
She came of her own accord. It's her fault that we... What did we do to put her to sleep? We
Get her drunk?
I think we got her drunk.
We gave her all the alcohol. Carmetrine, rather.
Sorry about that. Yeah. Hey, a young lady. Sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh no, shit, she's awake.
Oh, let's get sexy! It says that. What happened? I'm trying to read all this. Too much clothing.
Oh my god.
Too much clothing is the best one. So Streaming Chan says, where am I?
I do think, hello fellow youngsters is the dodgiest one.
Wait, give me a second. What's happening?
Who danger
Who
you
danger
here?
you here? And it goes moon. Yeah, moon. Who danger you here? Oh well. Streaming Chan says, oh, right. The shoddy downtown bar. Shoddy?
Someone.
Fuck off.
Hello, fellow
Hey kids,
youngsters.
wanna die?
Someone asked if she was going to the Mirai Nikki concert.
Kira Mickey or something, right?
Yeah.
Did you miss high pitched Kuxel?
This is what they come for.
Let's see. All my gear is in place. Fuck off, Loopy. You asked for this. What?
Wait, what was the last thing she said? Right.
Wait, let's see. All my gear is in place. And neither my pants nor my panties, shirt, or bra have been displaced. What the fuck? Does she get sexually assaulted often?
I kind of think this is the implication.
Anime was a mistake.
Fuck you, Streaming Chan.
Hey, it's true. What are you talking about?
Hey, my moves are fucking gorgeous, right? I don't give a shit what Streaming Chan says.
Oh, whatever you say, mate. Too much clothing. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. I don't remember the... She's not doing any sales pitches right now. That's what it was. I remember a manic energy that I was using, which she just doesn't have right now.
Good evening.
This reminds me. Evening? Oh, well, it's the best day of sleep I've had in quite some time. She reminds me, when my fucking phone died 2 years ago, I had to give it in for repairs, right? I didn't have a phone on me. Honestly, the best sleep of my life. When I had no phone.
Do you have your notifications vibrate all the time?
I'm not even sure if it's that. Like,
is it just not using the phone late at night?
That's nowadays, right? Like, I've got more than my phone with me when I'm lying in bed. I've got like my phone, I've got my tablet, my PC's over there, and it's usually on 24/7.
Oh.
Sleep is difficult.
How do I premium? Yeah, do you know I've got I have TV in my room, I've got the computer, I've got my phone, so with my phone, most notifications are just muted. I get them, but I don't get a noise or vibration. It's only like some certain DMs and things like that. The TV is the worst offender though. I'll sit up and watch YouTube stuff late into the night. My computer I switch off though.
I've taken to switching off my computer now. Not really because it's a habit or I consider leaving the PC on to be a bad habit, but because the fucking electricity usage is getting, high, and I'm like, oh, well, let's not use the electricity we're not using then.
You've got a beastly computer, haven't you?
I don't know if it's beastly, but it is good.
The thing is, though, most of these things like your graphics card and your CPU are only going to eat lots of power when they're running at full load. So if it's just like on hibernate, it's not going to really do anything.
I also have 3 screens. I've stopped using the CRT. I used to have a CRT connected to it, like just as a third monitor. But I'm like, I'm not using a CRT for anything. Like, I don't
those
need a
things
CRTs.
Are fucking. First of all, they're bad for your eyes as well. I'm pretty sure if you look too close at them, because of the way they kind of work. But flat screens don't have that same issue in the same way. But also, they eat so much power. They are so fucking power hungry. So that's probably your main problem. But your monitor should automatically go off when your computer's hibernating. So I don't know. Yeah, no, I just have my computer off because, well, the laptop goes into hibernate or just goes into sleep mode because that thing, it doesn't have the fan doesn't kick in. It's not loud. The PC though, I have to switch it off because the fan, even though it's quiet, it pisses me off when I can even hear the fan. Loop, you guys disgust me. I am not that hardcore. I'm not gonna keep my PC. Do you know what? I am a bit hard. Well, I'm not hardcore, but I've got a server PC that I keep on in another room constantly. That does all that stays on and stores my videos and shit. So
that's because you did actually want to make a proper like server which just serves your house.
Yes.
And that's it. So you've got like Ethernet cables everywhere.
I've wired
running
the house
down properly.
Yeah, I've got it's a wired network. So
you don't even have Wi-Fi. You have Wi-Fi, obviously, for like guests.
I've got a mesh network, so I bought those BT fucking Wi-Fi mesh thingies, and because I've got a wired Ethernet port in almost most rooms, I've basically put them in 3 different places in the house, and they've got the wired connection. So they're not just boosting Wi-Fi; they have a dedicated wired net connection to send out. So I don't know how hardcore Loopy Loops is, so Maybe she's
Very.
more hardcore than me, but I feel like having a server PC with a server motherboard is not as kind of hardcore in a system. I don't know, in a certain way. I just
Anyway,
value my sleep though, so
yeah, let's carry on with the streaming chan. I think I might have actually spoilt who may be coming in next for myself at some point, unless the game goes differently, depending on choices.
oh, did you watch
Which I
a
hope it
video?
does. I saw a clip which was
Okay.
sent my way, so I just want to see what happens next. Why is everyone so noisy? That's what it says over there.
I miss short-haired streaming chan.
Which is my
Marry me.
wait, marry me streaming chan. Yeah, actually, that's my favorite now. Sorry for the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Wait, she didn't do anything last night. She was just asleep.
No,
How do I
man.
take off?
Her existence was a fucking pain in the arse. Don't worry.
Backhanded. Oh my god. You're so nice, flat bartender.
This is fucking.
Hey, kids, want to die?
This is pissing me off.
Why?
Why is she calling me flat? I mean, even if it's true, right? I don't fucking. I mean, you're what? What are you fucking? You're not stacked. So what are you fucking talking about?
I'd laugh if she takes her jacket off and just a ginormous pair of tits fall right out. What the fuck? Oh, never mind. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye.
She is not stacked. I have decided. She is just an ass.
She looks flat as fuck, so yeah.
Yeah, so she can fuck off.
Hello, guys and girls! Streaming Chan's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Fuck her.
This
man.
is
Get
probably the first time she's been able to get proper sleep, so.
lost. She had a sleep stream going for, I don't know how long she was out for. We've already talked about.
What the fuck?
Huh? So the moon thing must be some meme with her comment with her viewers. The moon! It burns! Fuck it.
You actually fucking over thingied, and I think Discord cut you out a bit when you screamed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever. I clipped.
Yes. I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible into the world.
What are you talking about? You threw something the world threw at you. What? It's true!
I threw you a bag of
It
job.
threw you a curveball and you threw it back.
I threw you a
That's
bag
what
of shit
happens.
and you threw it back.
Exactly.
Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? A client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing.
What bowl?
Oh, cool. I don't know. It's some sort of rum. Wait, who gave us rum?
Wait. I think I remember someone saying you like old drinks or something.
Oh,
I
it
don't
was,
remember who it was.
shit, what's her name? Cat Ears Girl. So Ray, Say is her friend. What is her name again?
I thought you were about to say Sir Raymond. I was
Oh my
like, wait,
god,
what? That's a different game.
He is a bit different. Stella, that's it, crack dealer. Yes, Stella. Anyway,
Stella. Okay.
rum, nice. Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Let's give boss some rum. Go to the bottled
What's in the
drinks
bottled
tab
drinks?
and drag it to the shaker before mixing. Oh.
It's the first time we've actually done. Give it the rum.
This is.
I don't want to. I don't want to mess with the boss. Wait, why would you just shake it after take?
Who knows?
I don't know about drinking. I don't drink.
You don't.
But
You
why
wouldn't
would
shake. You wouldn't take a bottle, shake it, and then give it to someone. But
If you fucking did that to some coke and gave that my way, I'd be pissed. And not pissed, but pissed off, pissed.
1 second. Is my stream kind of paused or something like that? It's just. It looks like it on my computer.
No, it's not paused, but your fucking stream has been lagging a little bit to me.
Is
Not
it?
not lagging in like latency, but like bad frame rate.
Oh. Let me just double check. I'm wired. What am I doing? What else am I doing that might be taking away from bandwidth? Nothing. Ah, my internet just sucks absolute ass. Anyway.
Unless you're downloading something.
Hey, porn. No, I'm not downloading anything.
You know, I actually refrained from making that joke, but okay.
I'm not downloading anything. What full downloads porn anyway? Here. All right. I'm going to enjoy this in my office. Thanks. Oh, enjoy it just in your own office.
I imagine she's got like a really fancy one-seater sofa. She's just sitting on it and enjoying this drink with ice.
Playing jazz.
Oh wait, we didn't put any ice in it.
Putting jazz music in the background or something.
Wait, we haven't chosen the music yet.
Anytime. Yeah, actually, that's interesting.
That means the day hasn't started yet.
Okay, then. Oh, there we go.
Here we go. Right. Every day is night. I want that to be in there.
Every day is night. Oh, that's very specific. I need to know what that sounds like.
It's because it's like the main song of this game that I think of.
How the fuck do I play this song? Ah, no.
You don't?
Oh, wait, I have to do it here.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is the song I think of when... you told me last week that it's on Spotify. So I listened to it at some point while I was working. And I'm like, okay, and this is the song I like. This is the one I want to hear. Every day's night.
Makes sense.
What else is there?
I don't know.
That one's alright, but it sounds like an Ace Attorney sort of like beginning of the case song.
Yeah, I mean, I quite like that, but I don't know. Like, I'll just try and randomize it because there's so much music in this.
It Glitch City.
Tense. Underground Club, what's that?
Why does it take a while for the preview to load?
It's loading the MP3.
Okay. City That Never Sleeps. Well, it's gone now.
And City That Never Sleeps. Wait, did I not put that in?
No.
Wait a second. A City That
There it is.
There you go. Skyline. Oh, we haven't got some. I wonder how you get them. Oh,
unlock them. Ready.
Time to serve. Time to serve.
What happens? Serve, mix, and change lives. There's supposed to be a comma there that isn't there.
It usually says serve drinks and change lives.
Serve, mix, and change lives. Let's move on, man.
Time to serve, mix, and change lives. They ruined the thing. Yes. Wait. That's not how it goes. No one here to retort. No Gil.
No, Gil has
left
he's
the building.
Lost the rabbit or something.
Man.
You remember they said that last time. He's like, oh shit! And then disappeared.
It feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. Oh my god.
You were saying?
I forgot about this character.
Is this a...
It's a brain in a jar.
I know it's a brain in a jar. Is it a guy or a girl? Wait, does that even matter?
I think evil genius. That's what I think. I can't remember what this character's like.
Who wants to voice it?
Oh, let me do it. A good evening.
See, this is the first time I've heard you do an evil type voice. I like this. Let's hear it.
I don't know if I can maintain it. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx.
Yeah.
But welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy.
Wait, how the fuck's it gonna drink?
Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. How does Boss's hair stay like that? The important things in life.
Wax and lots of hairspray, probably.
Right, so we're getting 4 aldehydes, 1 flanergide, an optional karma tree. Let's get this thing fucking out of its mind.
Yeah, this music is exactly what I think of when I see a brain in a jar.
Aged and mixed.
Speaking about that comment about the boss's hair staying like that, I got my haircut this weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's been a while. I needed a haircut, and I'm like, fuck me, I need a haircut. So I went and got a haircut, and the guy he put on exactly what I said. He put a bunch of wax and then loads of hairspray and dried it, and it was like fucking cement I could probably break shit with my hair that day.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I get how people can style their hair in extreme styles, but it's bad for your hair, man.
It's not an extreme style. It's just a normal fucking short back and sides.
I remember I went with you once years and years ago to the Turkish barber,
Yes!
and he did this. I was like, I want that haircut like that guy you've got up in the picture up there, and he, do you know, he did a really good job. He did match the haircut, but then he proceeded at the end to put a fuck ton of cheap hair gel, and I looked like a fucking 12-year-old. Right, from at high school, trying to look cool. I was like, "What the fuck, man?" I looked like an idiot. And people, I think you all laughed at me when I came back. When we came back, because it looked shit. And then when I took the gel out, it was fine. I was like, "What the fuck, man?"
It's because you normally have your hair down, and they spiked it up.
I mean, I do spike. I would from time to time spike it up, and there was a time when I'd keep it.
Not like that. Not like that. You look like,
there was times.
Like as you said, you look like those guys in school who are trying to be hard and go around start fights with people.
All right, okay, that was. It was a good time.
Oh my god.
Here you go. Nice. Yeah, this is the thing.
All right, I like this voice. We should just keep this one.
How are you gonna? Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. You can drink stuff and eat and have the same system Lillian do.
So it's a cyborg?
Can I ask you something?
Miss?
Miss? Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. I'm still gonna go with this voice. I don't give a fuck.
Did she just assume a gender? What?
And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. What?
Okay, just Taylor.
I don't get that.
As in, like, they didn't work out whether it's a girl or a guy. Not Mr., not Miss, just Taylor.
Oh, okay, just Taylor. Like a stupid, because he said, call me Taylor, just Taylor. Like, call me Bond, James Bond. That's a shit joke. Yeah, see? Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram. Of that, I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how... Why? What? Does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. You're not.
Yeah.
But I have a speech prepared for these situations. A speech. You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottle brains of the world.
There are 4 more.
We are brains, living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you're prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one?
Yeah, Crack Dealer, I've seen that shit as well. I think Sid Snap mentioned
Oh my
it.
god. Yep. I've seen Sid Snap show that. She even went to the place that I think might have
has she
made
done
it.
a video on it?
She has a couple of videos where it's there, right? And she's I don't know if she was talking about other things, but she brings it up and shows it. And I'm pretty sure she slapped it a couple of times. I've seen her slap it or something. And
She slaps a whole bunch of shit. Did she?
Onaho? Is that not the name of the company?
What's that?
Isn't the company not called Onaho?
I think that's the name of the company.
Yeah, that they make a bunch of things that just.
Onaho, yeah. But that one is That one's a special one, man. What the fuck?
Man, it's quite literally a brain fuck. So,
You win the pun this time.
What brings one of our world's 5 brains in jars to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually.
And we've never seen you.
I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time.
So does it just like float around or something?
I'm assuming the jar is a hover thing at the bottom.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. Like, it doesn't show you the legs of characters, which in most
like
cases,
Phoenix Wright.
in most cases I'm not bothered, but in some cases, like, I'd like to see those legs. And this is one of those cases. To be fair, I'm really curious to see how they're moving about.
I wonder how you'd get a character like the mum and dad from Cow and Chicken.
God.
You remember them?
Yeah, they didn't have a upper body. No, they didn't have an upper body.
No, they actually didn't have an upper body. They were just a pair of legs each.
God, Cow and Chicken and that whole series of stuff was bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours.
How is it seeing things?
I'm assuming there's a camera on the unit.
It doesn't have... okay, I'm going to take that red thing to be a camera. Because otherwise it doesn't have eyes. It's not like Mars Attacks or anything like that. So
where the eyes are like
but there's
there.
Yeah, it's got like googly eyes, yeah.
Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill. That's a really cute name. Oh my god, she's being hit on by a brain in a jar. Awesome.
I would feel really weird about that.
I'd be like, thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? What with the commotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but we're getting paid to come here. What are you doing? Just coming for a drink?
True. It's going to take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic. Did you know that? Sorry. Does that bother you? No, not at all. Just that I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder, do you want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry. Just give me a beer.
Is this Donovan D. Dawson?
Alright, then
like,
yeah.
It's just come as a brain.
I'll make you happy. I was thinking, I don't know why, but I was getting the, what was it? What's that movie with Hal from, was it 2001 A Space Odyssey?
2001 A Space Odyssey, yeah.
But that's the type of voice I've been subconsciously trying to go for.
I know what you mean. That very computerized voice.
But also very slow and purposeful and kind of creepy.
Well, that is not what you sounded like. Shall I tell you what you sounded like?
What did I sound like?
Smooth as fuck.
What the fuck?
I'm not joking.
Is that smooth? This is why I fucking can't.
Listen to yourself. When this is finished, get back into your recordings and listen to yourself. Honestly.
I mean, it's definitely not robotic, but that's kind of what was coming in my head. Mix.
I was kind of thinking maybe like Pinky and the Brain. You could do the brain, but what you've come up with is actually the best voice for this brain.
Here, a beer. Ah, yes. No matter what happens, beer is always good. It's interesting, though. Just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were?
Oh, yeah. About like copying your brain into cyberspace.
Yeah, funnily, like, this is a bit of a tangent, but I've watched there's a series out on Netflix that came out recently called Farzar. It's a adult comedy cartoon thing from the same people that made the series Paradise PD.
I don't know either of those shows.
Yeah, I think in the same kind of area as like American Dad and
Oh, okay.
like adult comedy, but they go a bit more extreme with the kind of sex and violence and stuff, right? But with a comedic, the whole thing is supposed to be a comedy, right? And in it, there was a bit where they're talking about like one character is basically turned himself. He's a cyborg, mostly machine, and they put his human parts back together.
Wait. First of all, I have to ask, how much human parts were left? We had this conversation with RoboCop. I need to know about this guy.
So it's stupid. It doesn't make sense, but it's like just none almost, right? So he's not even him anymore, to be fair. I think in the beginning, the only part left was his dick. That's the only human part he has left.
Wait, not even his brain or anything?
No, apparently not. So
wait, then it's not even him then. It's just they took his dick and stuck on a robot.
Effectively, yeah. And so like they put his body parts together, and like bring it back to life because they can, whatever. And so then he's arguing with himself, and they have this argument. And they go, "Wait a minute, none of us are the real person because technically our consciousness was uploaded to the cloud, and the real guy's kind of dead." And I was like, "Yeah."
Tip of Theseus moment.
And there's a. It's it's one.
Yeah,
I enjoy.
It does contain all human knowledge.
Paradise PD, I watched and I quite enjoyed that when I did watch it. This, it feels like this is it's set a different setting, different characters, but it just feels the same. But they've tried to go a bit more extreme.
Like intentionally.
Yes, and like,
right.
But not in a good way. It doesn't come across as like haha funny. I don't know. I didn't enjoy it as much. I mean, they have like stupid.
Damn, you were selling it so well.
I know it sounds. They had this scene. They have scenes like there's a guy, like a spider monster is cheating on her husband, and you see her being humped by a guy, and you're just like, what the. It sounds funny, but at the time I was just like, what? It's trying too hard.
It's like out of nowhere they just NTR'd you.
Yeah, it's it's things like that where it just feels like it's trying a bit too hard. I don't know, it doesn't land as well. Paradise PD I enjoyed more, but some people don't like Paradise PD that much either. But anyway, that's what I was thinking of, which was a total fucking tangent from this. But yeah, let's see. Yeah,
well, this guy's dick is left.
We were talking.
Oh wait, this is a girl.
I don't know. They didn't really confirm. Taylor could be a guy's name.
It is gender neutral, isn't it?
Yeah. We were talking.
Oh, they're fucking with us.
I mean, does it matter? Does it even matter? Because it doesn't have a body.
Brain.
I mean, you can ask.
You can still fuck the brain anyway.
I mean, yeah, but like whether it's male or female, you can still fuck the brain, or you can give it an appendage.
Back to what Crack Dealer said. Oh yeah.
You can just add an add-on appendage to its body, and Bob's your uncle.
I imagine it is like quite modular, and that you can just get different parts on the aftermarket. There
you go. The human body. The difference between male and female is just an interchangeable part. Which actually kind of is when you look at the genetics and biology and how stuff like clitoris is like like a not fully formed penis head thing and stuff like this. Yeah, it's interesting. Anyway,
it's just developed a different way. It's like having different skill trees.
Like the testicles are kind of like the ovaries, but like it's like the kind of same thing but different, if you know what I mean. Because as a baby it can be either sex before it's at a certain point in its development.
I always forget which way the chromosomes are supposed to go. Biology was not my strong point, so whatever.
But like at one point, the human body it can be one or the other. Like that's the way it's designed. That's why men have nipples when they don't need them, and things like that.
Yeah. I just forgot what that feature was called.
What, the and Y chromosome?
No. There's a term used: vestigial body parts and organs.
Oh, what ones
The ones
that
which aren't the
aren't
ones that
used?
aren't you needed. Yeah.
Yeah. Here you go. You get biology lessons from Cookso and I. Bad ones.
We're not qualified for any of this.
I'm not qualified for anything, even the job that I do. Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I've thought about that too. Do you think that you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred?
Are you talking about the uploaded version then?
Yeah. Like, would she remember everything? Like waking up someplace else and so on? That's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilim. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilim. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything.
That might actually be interesting. I want to see this.
They aren't transferring his identity or anything, though. Just wiring him to a body. Oh. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar. I have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking.
Oh, is it like too robotic?
Or too... Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. I never was too attached to my body.
Okay.
Later in my life, that was almost literal. Ooh.
Wait.
But
so early on we met Ingram in this game. He was talking about his daughter who died. We then learned that Ingram was the person who hired Dorothy because Dorothy was made to act, even though she's a sex worker, she was not doing sex work. She was just acting as someone's daughter. Putting two and two together, that's Ingram.
Mm-hmm.
This brain, which is apparently female and had a body, I'm wondering, is this Ingram's daughter?
Interesting. Ingram was that guy with the red hair, wasn't it? The asshole.
Yeah. The guy who came in and goes, "Hey lady, have you ever had an orgasm?" That one.
What a fucking line. It could be. That would be an interesting twist.
I'm trying to follow along the story now. I went back to check over some of the conversations we had because I was like, I'm not remembering anything between these episodes. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go back and check a bit here and there. And then I started putting two and two together. And that's my theory. But this brain is a new one. It's a twist.
It could be, or one of the Lilim could be. But you would think that he would know about it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I think it could be.
I know. I don't think Lilims are based on people. They're just androids, aren't they?
Right, no, but one of the brains could be the.
But there's 5 of them. There's only 5 brains, they said. Yeah, this guy said. This girl. This brain said.
This brain. You know what the downside to this body is?
What body?
I can't get drunk. Oh, wait, you can.
I would think you'd be able to get drunk. Just put a whole tub of alcohol in that fluid of yours and your brain will go to town.
If you want to call that a downside, if you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Eh? Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Why though? Lilim can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Yeah. You're right. What?
It's getting all cerebral on us.
Yeah, he's not allowed to get drunk, is he?
He's an experiment.
Yeah. Who the fuck's this? Who do you think this is?
I don't know. I can't tell with just the text.
Now,
I'll just say, hey, Jill.
Wait, is it Blondie? What the fuck's her name?
Stella.
Not Stella. Stella's the redhead.
Oh.
She's a hacker.
Elma?
Yeah. Who did her voice?
Me, but I don't remember what it was.
Give her a sexy voice.
Alright, let's see.
Yep.
Alma. Yeah, that's it.
Oh my god. Oh, Alma.
Where is... whatever. Alma? Where's the courtesy one would expect from plebeian bar staff?
I love how she's wearing that jumper. Damn, I wish we could...
turtleneck?
Yeah, I wish we could... Damn, we don't see enough of these people.
What, we're seeing them now? Come on.
No, we don't see enough of her body.
Oh, we don't get like a full body shot.
Yeah.
And there's no like profile page where you can see the profiles of each character.
No, I don't think so. And she has amazing hair as well. Anyway, stop.
It's all over the place.
I'll stop simping. I don't know. Maybe because she's a hacker as well. That makes there's an extra element of cool in my head.
I think the glasses is what does it.
Yeah, I mean, like Ghost in the Shell, like Major Kusanagi. She's a hacker, like a grade A hacker.
I know, but she's more like a soldier than anything when you look at her.
Yeah, but she's super capable and super awesome and super smart. I kind of like that. Impossible standards.
Everything.
Super impossible standards.
Yeah.
Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy?
Not when you put it that way.
Why, hello there, beautiful.
Oh my god, the brain's hitting on her. What? What the heck, man? Why on earth do you see a fucking brain?
You hurt my feelings with that, darling.
Sorry, you don't see talking disembodied brains every day.
I guess that's true for this is the world of Valhalla.
I mean, I did work a summer in Lilim maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Wait, but they're Lilim heads, right?
Yeah, with it, like you're not seeing the brain floating in a jar. You're just seeing the head. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor.
Nice to meet you, Taylor.
Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink?
He's fucking smooth it. Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face.
Oh.
See, that last part is what killed, because 50% organic could be like, I'm 100% brain, baby.
Oh, what? That's a horrible way of putting it. She could just say, I'm not interested.
He did say, I'm not interested.
But like in a super harsh way. I know just what to strive for then. Oh, wow. Just kidding. It'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. But does that bother you?
I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that.
I think she's got the hots for me. Not me.
What, the brain?
Jill. No, I think Alma has the hots for Jill. I can't. Yeah.
I don't remember.
No, I don't.
No, it wasn't
Alma.
Said. It was. No, it wasn't Alma. It was Kira Miki who got like really uptight at the end. Yeah, Alma didn't get uptight. She was just cool, I think, wasn't she?
No, but I think Alma does kind of like us, and she would. If we were just like, hey, Alma, you gotta come to mine for some fun, she would be up for it.
I mean, yeah, but I'd rather invite Dorothy.
And and you know that I think that's a travesty. Alma over. I like Dorothy. Dorothy is hilarious, but those glasses, man, they just can't.
I know. I'm just saying that I could give Dorothy a pair of glasses if I wanted to, and I know she'd say yes.
Dorothy, act like a nerdy
She would.
I mean, that's what she does, isn't it?
Yeah, it's her shtick.
Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then. What will you have?
I'll have a cobalt velvet.
Ooh, fancy.
Fancy, innit? It sounds fancy.
And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually.
You're gonna have me drink alone.
I don't want to drink that much.
He just had a beer.
Okay, then. Oh, we just fired full of karma train, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, we did.
All right, the order was I'd like to say a rabbit. Rabbit? What are you...
Cobalt.
What is she talking about?
It's another reference. Is the order a rabbit? Is an anime.
Why the fuck do I not know any of these? What anime is that?
Is the order a rabbit?
Yeah, what like what? When did that come
the name
out?
of the show.
I did get that, but what type of anime was that? What type of anime? Ugh.
It's a slice of life.
Is the order? I'm just checking this. Oh, 2000 and from March 2011. Damn.
Wow, that's old. I didn't even realize.
I mean, we're old, so it makes sense. But that's why I should know about it. 2 aldehydes, 3 flanergide, and 5 karmotrine. All on the rocks and mixed.
Man.
Wait, that... for a second there, I thought I doffed it up.
Wasn't it the same thing she ordered first time? The lowly one, right? The only lowly one I can think of in this game...
Dorothy.
...is Dorothy. I can't think of any... No, wait, no. Streaming Chan.
She's not a lolly. She's supposed to be
a teenager, right?
No, I think she's older. I think she's supposed to be in her 20s or something.
Fucking hell, man. What?
I think so. I don't think
don't look it.
None of these... I mean, it's anime aesthetic, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. You can't tell with anime aesthetics.
No. And, you know... So, I think she's supposed to be... Did she not mention college or... I don't know. I feel like she's supposed to be in her 20s. Let's give this cobalt velvet your drink. Hope you enjoy it.
You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have in the last year. Have been in the last year.
Crack Dealer was saying that he was talking about the anime.
Sorry, what?
When he said the lowly one, right? He was talking about the anime. We were saying the... is it a rabbit or something? Yeah.
Is the order a rabbit? Well, the problem is when you say, oh, do you mean the lowly anime? That doesn't help.
Is it a lolly anime?
I believe it is. It's because it's a slice of life. It's a bunch of girls in school, right?
A bunch of lolly girls. Okay, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
That's what many animes are.
There is a few, but like not all slice of life anime just feature mainly lolly characters. You know, Working is a series I think of. Desi Guy. Fuck, I can't even remember the exact names. The Devil's a Part-Timer.
I haven't seen these ones.
Working
is the one that has Poplar, right?
Which? It's been ages since I watched it. Who's Poplar?
Poplar's the main, I believe, because I haven't seen it, but I believe she's the main character of that one.
Doesn't ring a bell. Let me just check.
You're gonna type in Poplar and you're gonna get the tube station.
Welcome to Poplar. Poplar is an independent appeal service for parking charges notices. Oh my god. No, fuck that. I'll look at that later. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right?
What's your favorite Shinkai movie? I don't know. I don't know if I've seen any Shinkai movies.
Wait, what's a Shinkai movie? What's Shinkai?
I imagine Shinkai is a director. This is the part where I'm going to have to look it up. Okay, yes, Shinkai, Makoto Shinkai. Yeah, I know. He's done quite a few movies, including 5 centimeters per second, Voice of a Distant Star, Your Name, Weathering with You, and The Garden of Words. So, out of all of those names, the only ones I've seen are Voices of a Distant Star, which I didn't like, and Your Name, which I did like.
It's interesting. I've seen Your Name. I've seen 5 centimeters per second, which kind of depressed me. Garden of Words.
Garden of Words.
Did I see that one? I remember seeing one about a garden. No, I think this is a different one. Yeah, I've not seen that. I liked 5 centimeters per second. Really depressed me. I think it was good, but I wouldn't say I enjoyed it. I liked Your Name. Guilty pleasure. I've not really seen.
I need to watch Garden of Words as a guilty pleasure. But I think Your Name is the only one I've seen from those movies which I actually liked. I didn't like Voices of a Distant Star.
No.
If I remember that one correctly, and that was a long time ago that I watched that one.
I remember I watched that with you, and we were at the cinema to watch that.
No. Your Name, you and I watched in the cinema, but
yeah.
Voice of a Distant Star, I got on. It's either that or 5 centimeters per second. I need to check, but I got it on DVD.
Yeah,
and I watched it at home.
I didn't like
it.
So I was talking about Your Name. I remember we were watching it at the cinema with a bunch of friends, and there's a bit where the video comes.
Yeah.
Everyone stays quiet.
And it's a white screen. Yeah.
Someone goes, "Fuck."
Yeah, in the theater hall, just when it was pure silent, just one guy went, "Fuck."
It was funny.
What a prick.
I enjoyed it. I was enjoying it, and I did kind of ruin it, but when I think back to it, I laugh.
No, see, the thing is, at the moment, I really enjoyed it. At that time, I really enjoyed it. Now, I'm a bit grouchier when it comes to movies. Like, I go to watch Marvel movies now, and then the fucking crowds, they start clapping, right? Sometimes randomly, and I'm like, fuck all of yous. Fuck you, you pricks. I'm trying to watch the film.
I do feel that that's I might be wrong, but I feel like that's more of an American thing.
It is, and that's partly of what we're British. Damn it, fucking we sit and we watch in silence,
and then when
the film's over, do you know what we do?
Bitch.
We do nothing.
No, we go bitch.
We don't do anything. We sit there silently, then we get up and we exit the movie theater to the right, and then we say to our companions we watched the movie with, and we said, "So what did you think of the movie?" And they return the conversation by saying, "I thought it was pretty good, actually."
What's the stereotype?
I also thought it was pretty good. And then we go to Nando's, get an unlimited Coke, and we're like, "Yeah, that movie was great." Yes.
I don't know what fucking bizarre experiences you have with the cinema.
Mate, fucking the last couple of times I've gone to the cinema, right? There's been some prick. Okay, let me actually recount my experiences because I've got some specific ones. When I went to watch Thor: Love and Thunder,
yep,
I was in a row by myself. I went to watch the movie alone, right? Sitting directly in front of me was a gay couple,
right?
Who they were having a bit of fun during the movie, and I
don't like public displays of affection in a cinema when you're trying to watch something.
Yeah, like the last thing you want when you're watching a movie is, and one of these guys was being stereotypically gay in a way which I was not comfortable with, because I've got some gay friends, right? And they're just dudes. They're normal people. But this guy was like, "Oh, I want to suck Hercules' giant cock."
Well, wait. How is this manifesting in the cinema? I can't imagine them saying those exact words.
Mate, it was right in front of me.
They said those words.
He said that. When Hercules came up, it's like, "Oh, Hercules is my daddy now."
Wait.
I'm not even joking. I swear to you, this is verbatim.
Hercules?
Hercules. He showed up at the end.
Wait. Whoa. Oh, shit. I forgot that. What did he look like?
He looked like a buff dude.
I forgot that bit. Oh, well. Yeah, I think people that are just vocal.
Spoilers for Thor: Love and Thunder, by the way.
Oh, shit. I mean, yes and no. But, yeah, I don't like see when people are being vocal like that in an annoying way. Yeah, go on.
There's more. Directly behind me to my right was a guy who was very clearly a turbo nerd, right?
Wait. Describe to me what a turbo nerd is.
So it's not by his appearance, it's by his actions.
Okay.
Right? Now, I didn't look at this guy, but I recognized his voice because he was sitting directly behind me to my left when I went to watch Spider-Man No Way Home.
The same guy.
Same guy, right?
Right.
And what happened was, when we went to watch Spider-Man No Way Home, which was, by the way, a fully packed theater hall, everyone was there. It was crazy, right? So, when Charlie Cox appeared on screen as Matt Murdock, Daredevil, for his little cameo appearance, the guy on my right, Turbonode, went, "Whoa, no way!" Right? That's how I knew it was him. Because one thing happened in this movie, Thor: Love and Thunder, and this guy sitting to my right went, "Oh, no way!" He did the same thing.
Well,
in both movies.
I have very different experiences when I go to the cinema. I think I usually go when it's not that busy anyway, and I don't ever have people. I don't think I've ever had people clap.
Fuck me, man. We had people clap. When spoilers for Spider-Man No Way Home. When Tobey Maguire came, the fucking theater hall erupted, man. It was the craziest thing I've experienced in a cinema hall, right? Like everyone went, like it was fucking, and I'm just sitting there like, I want to hear what they're saying. Now, I went back and rewatched that movie and I realized they knew people would fucking clap, so they actually designed the movie so that there's like a sort of silent moment.
Yeah, when he appears, there's like enough.
When
time.
he appears, and then it's like, it might as well just have a subtitle saying clap.
I get that. I get that. That's deserved. That is deserved for something. A moment like deserved. That. Yeah, I will allow that.
I don't like it. I don't like that they actually know that that's going to happen and they design the movie around it. Because on repeat viewings, it doesn't happen. So what do? You watch it and it's silent.
It's just for you. You just absorb what's happening.
Or at home, you emulate that moment every time. Tobey Maguire's here. Daddy! There you go.
Okay.
These are the gripes these are my grouchy moments that are starting to manifest.
Old man moments.
Little moments here and there. They're starting to manifest. They're starting to appear. Despite everything else.
To be honest though, like 10 years back, I think you would have the same reaction where you'd be like, what the fuck? You might not say it. You might have manifested it a bit differently, but I don't think you would have sat there going...
I wouldn't be falling out of my seat, dropping popcorn and Pepsi on my face, I'll tell you that.
Wait, did you fall out of your seat?
I said no, I wouldn't be doing that.
Alright, okay. British people
silent... No. British people loudly judging nerds.
No, this is just Cook, so don't fucking bring me into this. Though I did go to Dragon Ball. I watched Dragon Ball. Fuck, what movie was it? The new
Dragon Ball. Fuck yes, the best one.
Dragon Ball Super Broly. The new Broly.
I enjoyed that one.
And when I went,
it's like 3 or 4 years old now.
Yeah, so this was a few years back, right? Before COVID. And so I went there, right? And the cinema was packed, and it was like the main cinema in town, in the city. And when I went, right, as soon as I went into like I saw all these dudes, right, like super nerds, like me, right? But they were all wearing like Dragon Ball Z t-shirts and stuff, and I was just like,
so my experience was very different to yours. I'll let you finish and then I'll tell you about my one.
I went into the cinema hall and I got an instant wave of BO, right? And it's that type of like unwashed uni student BO, right? Like the same type.
It's a Smash Brothers tournament.
I'm like, what the fuck, right? And so I sat down. Now when I sat down, it was different. Like to my right, I had a couple of guys. I think they were Chinese, like from China, Chinese students. And he had like on his phone, he had like a Dragon Ball Z live action kind of wallpaper going off that was constantly just looping, and it looked really cool. And I said, "Oh, that's kind of cool," but kind of
We
distracting.
had a live wallpaper.
Yeah, it looked really cool, and he just had it sitting there, and I was like, "Wait, why is it just well, whatever?" It looked cool. To my left, I had this like guy, right? It was like a black guy in a suit who clearly came from work, right? And he smelled good, right? This guy is well kept, okay? The total opposite.
Give him a whiff.
No, shut up, man. I could smell him because he was sitting next to me. Shut it. I wasn't fucking going. Good.
Oh my god.
It's not cute when a guy says it. But anyway, he smelled good, right? And stuff. He was dressed well. And I was like, what a fucking contrast. But at the same time, I could smell BO from everywhere. But definitely the bit, like the kind of the climax of the movie when Goku was taking on Broly, and I can't remember, spoilers, I suppose.
You mean like the fights towards the end, right?
Yeah. I think he went Super Saiyan. One of the Super Saiyan
We
gods.
can leave it at that.
I don't know. He went
yeah.
something, right? And the guy next to me, the guy in the suit was like, yeah, right? He was on the edge of his seat. And I was like, damn, man. I was like excited. Everyone was excited. And that was cool, right? Because he wasn't super loud, but he did like cheer and stuff. But yeah, it was like, these are my people, and they all smell of BO for some reason. I don't know, they don't shower regularly or something. What the fuck, man? That is the first time I've gone to a cinema and it's like communal BO smell. So I am now worried because there's the Dragon Ball superhero movie coming out.
Yeah.
And I have booked tickets for me and my bro to go and watch it at a cinema.
I need to. I haven't booked tickets for it yet. I need to.
It's at a cinema we don't usually go to. So I tried not to book on a Friday, so it's on a Friday I'm watching it because I knew it'd be more busy. I was trying to get there's a Wednesday and Thursday showing, but they apparently had fucked up the pre-order times. It's like we actually showed you the wrong date. You had booked it for you chose Wednesday, or Tuesday or something. It's actually going to be on Wednesday. Well, I was like, what? How do you fuck that up?
They fucked up the one thing they needed not to fuck up.
Yeah, and then I had to reschedule because my brother wasn't free on the Wednesday after work and all that shit. And I was like, fuck, it's going to be on Friday, so it's going to be busy. And it's not a big cinema screen because...
And it's not a lot of showings either.
No. And I'm just nervous because I feel like I'm going to experience more BO. Maybe it'll be different. Hopefully it will. Maybe everyone learned how to have a shower during COVID. I doubt it though.
So, yeah. In my theatre hall when I went to watch Broly, that wasn't the case. The people who came were like, and I'm choosing my words carefully, the normal sort of delinquent types that you see here.
Normal
in this end of London.
Sort of delinquents.
With their girlfriends, they would come in, and they were coming to watch the movie.
They came in with their girlfriends to watch a Dragon Ball movie.
More than one. There's a whole theatre packed of people who had brought... It's like either groups of guys who were clearly the type who make trouble, or guys with their girlfriends, right? And the girlfriends were clearly not interested in the movie. They were only coming with because, it's a day with a guy.
But like...
And me by myself sitting there. And I enjoyed it. It's kind of funny because I went to watch this movie alone as well, right? I'm like, I'm not watching Dragon Ball with anyone else. This movie is fucking lame. Really, but it was actually a lot of fun. I was not expecting the movie to be good.
I enjoyed it.
It was really good. Not in the sense that the movie itself was great. The story was sort of like half there and then just turned off. But the animation quality was fantastic. And I really enjoyed that aspect of it.
Watching that movie at the cinema was great for definitely for the kind of like for the animation, the light show, and all that shit.
Yeah,
it's a great experience.
Yeah, I want to just close this conversation with my favorite moment, which was I went to watch Konosuba the movie with you.
Yes.
And there was one guy in the crowds who had an Aqua hentai t-shirt. That guy is my man. He is a far braver man than I am. And I like to rate him highly. Anyway, Crack Dealer says, did you have peer pressure for forcefully shouting Kamehameha, everyone staring at you if you didn't? No. First of all, I don't bow down to peer pressure that easily. And Even if everyone else is yelling Kamehameha, I'm not going to join in.
Also,
I'm not that guy.
welcome, Hentai Hero.
Oh, hello. Yes.
Actually, the brain dude from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Krang, I think, or Kang, I did think of him when I saw this.
I'm not familiar with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You absolute monster! It was out around
I'm
your
sorry,
time, your age as well. You have no excuse to not know about this.
I never saw it.
Oh my god! Krang.
And I do think it was like maybe a few years before my time. I honestly didn't see it.
You're like
Leave it, man.
Oh my god. You're about no, it was around your time. I'm surprised you've not seen it.
But I didn't see it. I never saw it.
You're probably out having a life.
It's just
man.
the case. I never saw it. Please, at that age.
Yeah, man. Like having a life outside of BBC. You might have had cable at that time in Sky or something.
No,
I was stuck with.
I didn't. No, we got it late. We got it at the time when Dragon Ball was coming on.
That's when I got it. I got it at the time when Dragon Ball Z was coming out.
Yeah, so what are you complaining about, right? You got it at the same time we got it.
Oh, what the fuck? I don't know how you'd... anyway. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was fucking awesome. But yes, Krang. I did think of that character. Or actually, now you're not going to know this one, Cooksoul, right? But because I think it's before your time. Definitely. Fuck, what was that Nintendo cartoon show that used to come out in the Saturday? It was the N Power or some crap.
It's an American show.
Wait, Nintendo cartoon show. It used to come on TV in the UK because I watched it.
We had it.
Captain N, right?
Wait, we had that.
Yeah. I watched episodes of that back in the day. It used to be like, I don't know what day it used to come out, but I'm assuming the weekends. But it was on TV because I remember watching it when I was very little. And they had, I'm sure there's a Mother Brain. She was a character from some Nintendo series. I didn't play
Mother Brain is from Metroid, yeah.
Yeah, Mother Brain. Man, she was fucking freaky as well.
Pardon me? What was it like in the cartoon?
Mother Brain.
It's like a dinosaur thing, isn't it?
Wait, no. Mother Brain was... Oh, wait, actually, she looked less than a fucking brain and more of a...
says every guy in the cinema was probably pissed because their girlfriend was lusting over the fancy lawyer sitting in front of them. First of all, I sit behind everyone else. And second of all, more than around a third of the guys in that would have been lawyers as well. It's not rare.
What, they were badass? They were like rude boys, but also lawyers?
Probably.
The fuck? What is this?
There's fucking law firms all over the place here, man. It's normal. It's just
I don't like this. I don't like...
a job.
But you can be a rude boy asshole and also be a lawyer?
Do I sound refined to you?
No, but rude boy asshole is different from what... You're not a rude boy asshole, right?
When you go to work, you turn that shit off, right?
What, he's like fucking zooming around
Yeah,
at
you
like...
flip a switch, you're like, I'm in professional mode right now.
He's running around at 10
Good
miles
morning,
per hour.
sir. How are you today? You know, all that
revving
sort of stuff, right?
Revving his car, right? His Beamer, right? At 5 miles per hour as he's driving through an estate. Then he gets to work, he's like, right, I better be proper. Just park the car, be quiet. Fucking put it on eco mode. And then get into the office.
Right, putting that shit in eco modes.
What the hell, man? You're blowing my mind here. Do a Google search for Mother Brain, right? She looked fucking freaky, man.
Let me see. Let me sort this out.
And her voice as well, like she sounded like a fuck. Oh, it was creepy.
Mother Brain, Captain N. What the fuck?
Yeah, she looked weird, man.
It's like you know, the Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Not the mermaid herself, but not the main character Ariel, but like that fucking...
The evil woman.
The evil woman. It looks like her face.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, that looks well different from what I was thinking. Mother Brain.
She was ugly, man. Her voice was horrible as well.
Yeah, that is not what I was expecting, because Mother Brain, as I'm used to it, is like a brain on a dinosaur robot sort of thing.
Yeah, they must have had a lot of fucking creative fucking, I don't know, they changed it. It's like the Dragon Ball Evolution movie.
Oh, that's not even creative anything.
That's...
You finished Sing yesterday for me. What did you think?
Wait, what is that?
That's an anime which I thought was okay. It had a weird ending, if you ask me.
Sing
but
yesterday.
I want to know what you thought. Yeah.
What's this? Yesterday.
Hang on a second. I'm also going to. This is Mother Brain.
Oh, I feel like I have watched this.
Yeah, I think you've watched it. Oh, for fuck's sake, it doesn't link it. Whatever. That picture I've linked in the chat is what I was thinking of when I was talking about Mother Brain.
It won't link it because I think I've disabled all messages with links, comments, not chat. Though.
Right. I'm not going to get banned from chat, am I?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Alright.
I quite liked it. I quite liked it. And I watched it.
Wait, Sing yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was alright. I liked it. Anyway, I'm going to carry on with this for now. Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. I've forgotten what she was talking about.
Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right?
Not a lot of much happening. Kind of disappointing. Yeah, it was a lot of not happening for a while.
I like that. Slice of life, nothing happens.
Watching it weekly is very different. But
I can't remember how I watched it. I might have watched it weekly as well.
Not a lot of not much happening, and then for some reason he decides to go with that girl. It's a bit weird.
Which girl? The young girl, isn't it?
Yeah, the one with the
crow,
like raven or whatever it was. Crow, yeah.
Crow. Really, one would think it's been longer. I can't remember what. I've forgotten the fucking voice I gave him.
The smooth one.
I don't know what the fuck that means. It feels
the smooth one.
I don't know how to do. Anyway, it feels like it's been longer.
Shut up. You love me and you know it.
This is why. This is what I say to Kuxo periodically. Actually, I say it to my whole family. They go no. So, you just start coming here, and that was it.
Well, the first time I came here, the other guy. Speaking of which, where's Pablo? Oh, Alma was the one who had like many boyfriends, right?
She's been for a few boyfriends, yeah.
Yeah, now I remember.
But it's like it's not even proper boyfriends. She literally just goes out with them.
It's like
and then,
maybe one time, and she's like, "Oh, that was."
Yeah, this guy sucks. Next,
yeah,
Gillian.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying, Hentai Hero. He says, I would have liked it more if he got into the relationship with the younger girl halfway into the season, and we got to experience that. Yeah, it did feel rushed at the end. That was the problem. Alma says, Archimedes.
I wonder if that's a limitation how they were doing the anime rather than maybe the manga. I'm assuming it's based on a manga, has better pacing.
I think it was. Or based on a light novel, maybe. I don't know.
Dunno. Adventuring or something.
No, there's something about
no, I'm
chicken.
I just read the wait, what are you talking about? Oh, was that something
Gillian.
to do with the chicken?
It's like the chicken's not there, or the angel's not there, or something.
The rabbit's not got the chicken.
The rabbit! The
rabbit's not up its ass. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. It's like, oh shit! He ran out. We haven't seen him since. And then the tough guy came and is like, because the rabbit wasn't there.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
And we're like, man, some shit's going down and we don't really know.
Well, everyone knows what's going on but me. What the fuck?
Yeah, because we ain't reading the news properly, that's why. There's a chick who doesn't like dudes. The guys that LARP. Yeah. Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know. I feel like she just gets me.
I mean, Gillian is mega mysterious anyway. He's not going to be as open, I feel, as Jill.
I feel like Gillian is hiding stuff because it's just shit's going on.
He's got reasons to hide his stuff, but because of that, he's more less likely to open up.
I do worry that sometime we'll be serving, like maybe these guys here, and then just suddenly Border Patrol will break down the door and be like, immigration officers.
He's like, oh shit, it's the
like, no, not back to Hong Kong. There's this chemistry we click.
We click, she says.
The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with many other people is kind of sad, though.
Thanks for the backhanded compliment. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've got to go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya.
Some moments like when he says "see ya" doesn't jive with the voice you've got, but I still love the voice you gave him. Bye.
Please come again.
That tailor sure was nice.
A bit weird at first, though. Apparently one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I actually met one.
Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family?
What's the definition of family?
Just curious. What the fuck is this question?
Well, aside from my mum and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I'm assuming we've got a gender change.
Okay. That's what I was thinking.
Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet.
Alma,
A, B,
Balma,
C, D, E.
Kalma, Dalma, Elma.
Elma! We got there in the end!
So you're the eldest one?
No, I'm actually the middle kid.
Oh, I know.
They worked the wrong way around.
I know middle child syndrome. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A.
Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. That's true. My sister Carlotta's the eldest one. Then there's Diana just before me.
Wait, why the fuck are you called Alma then? Diana, Carlotta, Alma? What the fuck?
Maybe the parents were just trying to make a word and then it didn't work. Ah. Then comes Eva, and at the bottom lies Bellet. Is his name Belland?
That's what I was thinking. No, Belinda, maybe?
Sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo. Yeah, gender change.
Bernardo. You've never been alone, I'm guessing.
Can't complain about that, I guess.
I mean, it's a busy household if you got 4 siblings.
It helps that we were never 5 in the same house.
Okay.
Split. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Diana and Carlotta had already moved.
Wow, it's a big age gap then.
Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them. I'm worried. She keeps saying family. I'm kind of worried that Vin Diesel's just going to break the door down and come in. Family!
Do you live with them?
No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day.
Wait, Evita and Bernie are the youngest ones, aren't they?
I believe so.
Yeah, because they're still living in the house.
Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband.
I'm beginning to kind of remember this now.
It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed.
I don't know if you should be talking to me about this.
Hey man, she needs to vent her frustrations. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. She's one of them ones.
Damn.
Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. Wait, making it big? Is she earning a lot of money then?
She must be.
She wants time for herself, to live her life. Yeah, I've seen this.
Right.
I've seen this all before. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20.
Ooh.
Yep. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she had only known for like 3 months.
You should take your own advice.
Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay?
Interesting.
That means that you're off the map. Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blamed the damn stadium kiss cam.
Wait.
I've always thought kiss cam was weird as fuck.
Who's off the map?
You.
Why?
Jill.
Oh, Jill.
Because she's well into you and caught your attention really quickly. So she says they're the ones that she doesn't go for.
I don't know. I feel like it just sounds like she had a click, but she didn't like get super attracted. I don't know.
She said, look, go back up.
She said, yeah, she doesn't
go back
for
up.
ones.
Yeah. Wait, where's it gone? I'd never
Never
marry
mind.
someone who could catch my attention so quickly.
I mean,
So she wants someone who works for her attention.
No, someone that I think gets her when she gets to know them, they become attractive, maybe. Because someone who can
works
catch your
for her
attention very quickly are probably someone who can catch many people's attentions very quickly.
I'm not so sure that's the reason she's doing this. Jill is only for Dorothy anyways.
No, I think
Maybe.
Dorothy only has it for Jill. Technically.
No, I think...
I mean, Dorothy will do anything for anyone, but her heart is only there for Jill.
It's true. Dorothy is everyone's friend.
Kiss cam?
But I'm calling dibs. Anyway. I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced me to. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. Was LeBron James there?
This feels like what? Was he like 15 or something? What the...
The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us, and instead of kissing me, he proposed.
God damn! I mean, look, Alma, you are fucking...
Was he just carrying a fucking ring in his pocket?
Yeah, I mean, but also, I mean, she is smoking hot. Maybe he thought this is the best he could do in life.
Well, he took his shot. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted.
Ooh, that would have been bad.
I really want to see what happens next.
Huh. So I take it you rejected him in a stadium on the fucking kiss cam?
We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line.
What type of line is that? To propose just to get laid? I feel like... Nah.
But I honest to God can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea. Mate, he was trying to pressure you. That's what it was.
Yeah, he thought, maybe I can get her to marry me if I do this and the kiss. I mean,
but, you know, get her caught up in the moment. And it nearly worked. She said it nearly worked.
Yeah, but she can always be like, I said that, but fuck you, I'm not doing this afterwards.
Yeah.
That sounds too convoluted, you know? Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that is definitely not that, but yeah. Never underestimate the lengths a man was willing to go to get you in their bed. Sound advice. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. Oh, please do tell. I actually want to hear this.
I'm not taking notes. I'll fucking get the paper out. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but no, I'll pass.
Wait, someone get Dorothy in right now.
Want anything else?
What's that bottle?
Oh yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday.
I'm not going to repeat what you said, crack dealer. I'm sorry. I'm not going to repeat that. That's fucking hilarious, though.
I am kind of the opposite, but anyway.
A gift? What did you do?
A good enough service, I'm guessing.
Is that cacique? I don't know.
What is she trying to pronounce? Oh.
Interesting. Pull up the bottle, can you?
The what?
Yeah,
no.
haha. Bottle, yeah. Anyway, bottle. Pull up the bottle. Fuck's sake!
No. I can't pull up the... Can I?
You can't get the drinks.
No, I think...
You have to be mixing drinks. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, when we get into it, look at the bottle name. I want to see cacique or kakik or whatever the fuck it was. Sounds like a Turkish food.
What does it mean?
Cacique's the name of the chieftain in some native tribes.
Why do you know this, Alma? Also, I'm kind of impressed.
She's smart. Look at her, man.
There's one thing being smart, and another thing is having a lot of like general knowledge.
Random knowledge.
Yeah. Not general knowledge. Sorry, random knowledge. I see. You want me to serve you some of this?
I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories where rum's involved.
It's interesting. I think I learned this from one of the fucking what do you call it, Assassin's Creed games, but or I just remember it from that because it had like a couple of boat games. But like the idea of rum is it's really watered down alcohol, isn't it? I think it is quite weak.
Is it?
It's a weak drink, right?
I'll admit to knowing nothing about alcohol, so yeah.
So the idea though is like if you had water in barrels on a ship and you're going for months at sea, traveling long distance.
I do know this.
It goes bad,
one, yeah.
right? And it can be bad, like it can make you sick, and if you get sick on a long sea, you're fucked, right? But rum, because it has alcohol in it, it stops it from going bad.
Bacteria, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like something that you would drink. So that's why, like, you know, you see the pirates drinking rum and all this stuff. But like sailors.
Pirates.
But like, you know that stereotype,
Yo ho
right?
ho and a bottle of rum.
Yeah. But like sailors would drink rum, because it was like clean. You know, it didn't have bacteria.
No, that
and
makes
shit.
sense. And at that point, it's an occupational thing. Yeah.
And you had to. I mean, I don't know how people who didn't drink would survive that, but yes.
Get me a fringe weaver instead, will you? Oh yeah, we'll get you a fringe weaver.
All right. Did I leave enough food for Fori at home? Oh yeah, she's a cat. Four. That's
Fringe weaver. There it is.
1 aldehyde and fucking 9 caramel trying. Damn.
I like how this is classy. Aged and mixed.
Fringe River.
That depends on what you consider to be intelligence. I consider critical thinking to be intelligence, basically.
Yeah. And that's why I was saying, like, her having random knowledge doesn't necessarily... Yeah.
Yeah. That's recitation, not necessarily intelligence.
That's just good memory and reading random books, which is cool.
Not good memory, it's good storage is what it is.
Yes, but you have to... Yeah. 1 Fringe Weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum?
Nothing you need to worry about.
Now I'm intrigued.
Tell me about it.
Okay.
She's keeping it mysterious. She's like the female Gillian.
I know, I want to know what Gillian's up to as well.
All right, now's my turn to ask questions.
Oh, don't ask me anything. I'm getting embarrassed.
Let's see.
About what?
What kind of family is your family?
They're all arseholes. They think I'm the black sheep for some reason. I don't know, man. I'm just, like, I stripped naked at a family event one time, right? If we can run through the place and people think I'm a weirdo now. Anyway. Well. I'm an only child. My mum and my dad split amicably. My mum is a violinist. Well, that's nice. So she was always away from home with orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful.
Ah, didn't you get something like your mum's artistic vein or something?
Is that how that works?
What does she mean by artistic vein?
Inherited
The
her,
ability.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
I played the violin until I was around 16, I think.
Made you stop?
It sucks to play the violin. No, I'd like to learn violin. I don't know. I just kind of said, that's it, one day and stopped.
That's the same swimming. What about cousin?
Ooh, you're breaking up on Discord for some reason.
Let me repeat that. What about cousins or the rest of your family?
I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mum's family live in France to boot. Ooh.
Near France? Sorry. So your mum's French?
Yep.
Can you speak French?
Je ne comprends pas français.
Is that I don't speak French?
I don't understand French. I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, mon euroglycure est plein d'anguillettes. Fuck you, you're making me speak French.
Oh fuck, I didn't see that. Crackdula says, first of all, knowing about alcohol, which a bartender didn't even know, is surely intelligence, I guess. Maybe.
That's knowledge.
I think that still follows back into knowledge, yeah. Second, I was hoping Gil to come back with blood gushing from his head and beaten up, but fine, I guess. The day is still young.
I'm sure he comes back. I just can't remember what state.
This is the first part of the shift. He might come back by the end of the day.
He definitely comes back at some point. I'm sure.
Yeah, he has to. Anyway, what does that mean?
Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. I want to fucking translate that now. What did she say? Mon euroglyceur est plein d'anguille. What's that? My
something English, plain English.
Is plain English. What's
my language? That's not. I don't know.
Aeroglyceur. My something is plain English. My speciality. I'm gonna check that now. Aeroglyceur.
You know what? That actually might be it. But let's have a see.
Aeroglyceur. What the fuck? Aeroglycerol is a
Oh, it's
fucking
a song. It's the name of a song.
Oh,
Aeroglycer de plain English is a song
what does it mean?
by
Because Aeroglycer
Rodchenko Quartet.
comes up with a fucking hovercraft.
My hovercraft is full of eels.
What the fuck?
Right. All
Well,
right.
I was totally wrong.
No, he hasn't come back yet, crack dealer. We're still waiting on Gil. He's absent.
Fuck, man. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mum's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard pressed to make me spot him in a crowd.
You're kind of lucky, you know. All of my mum's side of the family lives here.
There's an advantage not being near any of your family.
That's right. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't like that. I'm glad I don't have that, bro. But yeah, that's a primer in my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly.
Your mum's a French violinist, and you call that uninteresting?
That's true, that is pretty interesting. I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker.
Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist.
Oh, I see that word mixologist.
Yeah?
I'm gonna write, I don't know if I should bring this up. There is a book that exists about mixing things. And it's not alcohol. I don't know if you've heard of this book. No, it's a mixture of alcohol and cum.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
There is a book that exists that talks about like mixing drinks with cum. And I can't remember if
What are you talking about? I just googled mixologist, and it says, what is mixology?
No. So mixology
In
is
cocktail culture, the term mixologist refers to someone who studies the history of mixed drinks and has a rich appreciation of the ingredients and techniques used and regularly creates new and innovative mixed drinks.
So
I
word
ask you,
mixologist.
where and when and how and why are you bringing cum into this?
Because the word mixologist, which yeah, that's what it means. But that word reminded me that there's a book, and I have read this because I was like, this cannot fucking exist, and it does. There is a book out there about.
What's the name of the book?
Oh fuck, Nyan, I need to just wait. Was it? Let's see. This is gonna fucking destroy my search history.
As if it's all that
Oh
clean
my
to begin
god.
with.
No, but this is fucking... You can get it on Amazon. Oh my god. Semenology. The Seaman Bartender's Handbook.
Alright, I found it, yeah. Book by Paul Fotenhauer and Richard Gagner. I have to say, Gagner is a good name for this guy.
You know that's not his fucking... You can get the Kindle... like, how did I fucking read this? Someone had fucking posted it somewhere or something. This book exists.
It's only 56 pages long.
I mean, did you expect there to be loads of different... I fucking... Oh my god, I can't believe... Oh, I think it was on the Bombcast or something podcast that I heard about this.
Alright, I can imagine those guys bringing it up, especially with their history of talking about drinks.
So yeah, that reminded me of that for some reason, because I think they used the word mixology. They tried to make it sound exotic, but it's fucking... Oh my god. Crack deal, I bet the one who invented it was a bartender in Coomer. Probably.
At the same time.
I'm going to bartend and Coomer at the same time. Watch me.
Time to mix drinks.
It's time to come and mix drinks.
I'm just reminded of the legendary scene from South Park. I'm just reminded of the bit where Randy drinks the thing and it goes, "This is cum."
Nice.
Oh, I need to watch that episode again. That was fucking hilarious.
Please don't. Ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make bartender sound sophisticated.
See?
What? But you're a hacker.
I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant.
That makes it sound way too professional. I just imagine you.
So she's one of the ones who works for a company by hacking the systems to show them where the weaknesses are, right?
He's a white hat hacker then. But like, I just imagine someone in a suit and tie coming in there, dead professional, and be like, "Oh, this is how you can increase your security with a fucking PowerPoint spread presentation, how to increase security and all that shit." I don't know.
My bad. I'm gonna have to go get a drink. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security. I'm their woman.
Nice. You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info, like some sort of mercenary though.
That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use.
But you hack into the database.
I wonder, she's got a robotic hand over there. Is it like in Ghost in the Shell where
Well,
it just
splits
opens
out
up into like a million bits? Yeah.
Yeah.
And they type super fast.
Fucking love that.
Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job.
Oh, I thought she was doing like dodgy fucking work for people.
I think she's trying to hide it, but maybe she is mostly legit.
Also, I've got the feeling, and this might be a bit of a spoiler, that she might be Alice Rabbit.
Maybe.
Didn't you tell me once you secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone?
He probably just sent it. A mostly honest job. Sheesh. Yeah, they should say sheesh instead of geesh, like they do in fucking Shiranagasi, man.
I do watch that series. I'm not going to have a link to it in this video because that would require effort, but it's on my channel. Me and Cooks are on that too. It's an amazing series. We're almost at the end.
That's fucking funny, man. I love that one.
I thoroughly enjoy that series. Shout out to Hentai Hero for recommending that. Right. What made you become a hacker, by the way?
Being able to do this. I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Get a fucking jigsaw puzzle then.
I just like having two keyboards and typing on them at the same time. That's what makes hackers, not right?
Crossed arms. I can't fucking... Audio only, I can't show my arms crossing over. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or crossword with me.
There's some meme video from one of the fucking NCIS.
NCIS, yeah.
Yeah, and
two
it's
idiots,
two people.
Yeah, I know what it is. I know the scene.
Fucking love it.
At some point, they started feeling kind of samey. So, when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for.
I'm the total opposite. I'm like, I want my life to be easy. I don't want to try and find hard puzzles to solve.
Says you who does things the hard way.
I
mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security.
There's a difference between masochism and hard puzzles.
You need to attack the stuff from different angles.
Sorry, the perf in me came out there.
Shaking my head. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security.
Never ending. Keep on strengthening it.
I'm gonna need a fucking drink soon. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. It's true. So I feel about like phones, because I feel like Android has evolved so much.
In a sense, it hasn't though. You still just got apps, shortcuts on your screen that you click and it opens.
Oh, I know. I get the latest phone and I'm like, yeah. Then I just load up the internet browser and get hentai and that's it. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that.
Yeah, you definitely make my puzzle harder. Ha 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 ha. Bad joke. Huh.
That's not a bad one. I actually like that one. That was funny.
I didn't think about it that way.
It is less actiony than what most movies make it up to be, though.
Most
movies just make it like some dude typing furiously.
It's
as
like
words scroll on the screen.
Like they're running the code, right? So they run the code, but at the same time they're typing, even though the code's already running and doing its thing. And apparently that's hacking. It's like, wait, no, he's running the script. The script's probably just going to do the job. He's literally just typing.
Hacking is having the Matrix screensaver just running on a computer. There you go.
Like, most hacking must be the boringest shit in the world. It's like trying loads of different shits, running the script, and it's like, oh, that doesn't fucking work. And then it's only when you get it to work that, you know, it's like, do you know how it takes a lot of effort to make a script to do the hack? But in the actual point you use it, you just press enter.
And it's running.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, now I'm going to go put the kettle on.
I'm going to put the kettle on. Mama, I'm going to try and hack the bank. If the FBI come, don't answer the door.
Here we are. No real-time frantic typing. Nothing like that.
I want to display it. Oh shit, I better be careful. I might fuck something on my computer.
You know you would. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling.
Anti-Heroes asked an interesting... What's the character saying? Wingman Cooks will gotta say it was funny for a friend.
Fair enough.
Who do you guys think, this is from Hentai Hero, is the best example of an anime character with large amounts of power that is also a character with flaws?
Goku.
Yeah, I mean, his biggest flaw is an
large
idiot.
amounts of power, and he's a fucking idiot who has no morals sometimes. Like, he's supposed to be a good guy, but the more the series goes on, he just becomes more and more selfish.
I don't even think he's ever a good guy. He's just like, he just wants to fight.
Arguably, he was only ever really a good guy when he was a child. And even then, he was fine with killing people. Well, bad people, but yeah.
He just doesn't like it when people who are supposedly weak are being picked on, I think. But he doesn't, he doesn't care about complex ethics and shit. He's dead simple, and he's like, fuck you, but also, I want to fight.
It's really funny because I think a lot of people would look at him and be like, he's one of the goodest guys there is.
Nah, he's one of the stupidest guys that it's just luck that he fucking doesn't like, he almost destroys, he let Frieza live in all this bullshit and basically actually causes the death of potentially thousands.
That was because Toriyama at the time was trying to write him like a hero, but at the same time it just came off badly. The absolute worst has to be at the very end of Dragon Ball Z when he flies off with Oob and leaves his family, including his 4-year-old granddaughter, behind without saying a damn thing.
Yeah, he is a very bad dad and grandfather.
He is a terrible person, and
I still love him.
Surprising, yeah. It's only when you actually watch the show with a proper critical eye, rather than being a star-dazzled kid, being like, he's so strong, I love him. Like, nah, he's a fucking dickhead, honestly.
But that's something you only realize as you get older and you go, wait a minute, he was a shit dad. I don't think he was a shit dad. I think he was a not very good dad. But let me see, what other characters? An anime character that has large amounts of power, but it's also a character with flaws. It's the large amounts of power that's putting it. That's just really putting me into shonen anime right now. Yeah, I'm thinking.
I was about to say Gon Freaks from Hunter x Hunter, as well.
Yeah, I mean, what is his flaws? He's just too innocent.
They took Goku as a template and pushed him to be more selfish. But he's still a kid, so it's not really all that evident because he's not got responsibility like a man does.
Is he super selfish?
He is super selfish, yeah. He just goes to do what he wants and fights. Like, he just wants to fight and be strong in that. But I'm thinking Chimera Ant arc, where he was just going for revenge the whole time.
But that was understandable, right? That was his...
Yeah.
I mean, spoilers. I'm not going to go into detail, but something bad happened and he was like, fuck him.
Let me see. I'm trying to find a character that's more meaningful.
Oodles of power with flaws. Big flaws.
Okay. From Madoka Magica, I'm going to say Homura. I know I can also say Madoka. I could say any of the characters from Madoka Magica. But I'm going to say Homura because her thing was she wanted to try to find the best ending for herself and Madoka, where those two could be together, right? And live peacefully, basically. And Madoka's the ending of Madoka the series is that Madoka has to sacrifice herself.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Sorry, it's a 10-year-old show, but yeah, sorry, spoilers. She has to save the world by sacrificing herself. Big sacrifice plate, etc. Blah blah blah. So I believe in the fucking Madoka Rebellion movie, like fucking Homura decides to undo that shit and pull Madoka back into existence just for her own selfish yandere tendencies.
To be fair,
so I would say that fits the bill.
If I could do that, I would. You know what I mean?
No, but the way she does it is that she builds herself to be like the devil to Madoka's angel, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Issei from DxD.
No,
I've not seen DxD.
High School DxD,
so.
I have. He's shooting magic, almost kills all his friends because he couldn't control his. I mean, I can't remember the later episodes. It's been a while, but yeah, he is.
How did I not come with the fucking obvious answer, like Yagami?
Yeah, his power was kind of like, even though he had power, it was limited though.
He had the power to kill without leaving a trace of evidence. And with his stupid god complex and need to show himself off, he got caught. And also, I will also say that his sense of justice was biased. Like, definitely. Like his sense of justice can be summarized as, I'll kill criminals and people who get in my way.
I mean, yeah. I can't think of any off the top of my head beyond what you've said. It's annoying me. It's one of those things where I have to like sift through all the anime I've watched and really think about.
Yeah, I haven't made like a bunch of notes. I'm just pulling things off the top of my head as well.
I can't. I feel like there are very good examples that I've seen and I just can't think of them, and it's annoying me now.
I want to bring a Gundam character into this. I don't know which one though. They all are supposed to be flawed anyway.
Hiro Yui, man. I love him. I just want to say Hiro Yui because he's like my favorite ever Gundam character.
He's one of the funniest because he tries to kill himself so many times and flops.
He jumps out of like he breaks every bone in his body but still survives or something at one point.
It's a hero. I know you haven't seen any Gundam shows, but fucking Hiro Yui is the first. Gundam Wing was the first one I saw, and
me too.
For a first impression, he makes it to Earth. No, he almost makes it to Earth and is discovered, right? And he's like, "Well, fuck it, time to self-destruct." No, it doesn't work. He tries to self-destruct his spacesuit, right? It doesn't work, so he just hijacks an ambulance and runs away. Then he tries to kill himself by jumping out of a building. Fucking lands and breaks his bones. No, he's fine. Tries to self-destruct his mobile suit. Doesn't work properly and the suit's still there. It's salvageable.
He's got the most faulty equipment on the planet.
He tries so hard, so many times, to kill himself. And it never works. That guy has got amazing luck.
Crack deals like, damn, weebs do think same. He thought about Kira and Issei the first as well.
I don't know Issei. I can't say. Alright, how about in the movie Akira? That one guy who turned into a fleshy mass of bullshit.
Oh shit. That's a fucking well good example. Like he was massively flawed. He was only a kid as well and
yeah,
fucked everything up.
Absolutely.
I don't know, did Shinji have a lot of power? He was a dumbass.
He did.
Fucking pissed me off, man. Oh, he pissed me off so much. Fucking. Oh.
He's not meant to be a badass. I mean, like, the point about Shinji is that Nerve intentionally fucking mentally broke him.
Yeah, I kind of get that.
Like that chick from MGS2 who couldn't die. I wish. Frickin', she was manufactured bullshit. Hiro Yui was pure class.
Shall we continue?
Can I go get a drink, please? Because my throat is starting to get a bit, and I haven't had a drink for a while. So I'll be right back in a minute.
No problem. That Gundam dude is like that chick from just two who couldn't die. Yeah. What was her name? Fortune? Was it Fortune? But that was so stupid. She's like, oh, bullets don't hit me. Oh no, I can't die. And it's like, wait, if you just like took a knife to yourself or something, Why don't you just do that or jump into the sea? Ugh. It just seemed a bit stupid that she didn't ever notice that she had a gizmo attached to her. But then apparently she did have some sort of magic powers at the end. Because nanomachines? I don't know. Or maybe that whole section was made up. Who knows? Metal Gear Solid 2 is a weird game. That I also really love. Evangelion. I have seen the original series. I have not seen all of the movies, like 1.11, 2.22 and all that. I think I watched the first 2 years and years ago. I didn't see the third. Was there a fourth? I really should watch them at some point. But it kind of flew over my head, man. Whenever there's something that can't be explained, just say nanomachines. Answers everything. At least in the Metal Gear Solid world. I should probably rewatch Evangelion now that I think about it. Because the first time I watched it, I didn't know what I was in for. I didn't have a fucking clue. Yeah, Hentai Hero, I got the DVD box set, the one that comes in the metal can, the metal case. I originally got it from my brother as a gift, but he never watched it. I don't know if I still have it. I don't think he's taken it, because like nobody really plays. I don't really have DVD players lying about much.
I'm back.
Just talking about Evangelion. So Hentai Hero saying that he's seen the original. Practically was asking if we'd seen all the Evangelions. I've only seen, I think, 1.11, 2.22 out of the newer movies that came out. I've not seen 3.
You watched 3.3 with me.
Did I? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I fucking can't remember jack shit. And I've not
I don't blame
seen
you. That movie was garbage.
I can't... I didn't understand Evangelion when I watched the original series. I didn't get all the stuff. Because I was like, what the fuck? I mean, this is cool, but also... there's lots of shit going on.
Watch it again. It's honestly not all that complicated, to be honest.
Didn't he just go through a fucking... Didn't the guy who make Evangelion...
The problem is the main character is going through a mental breakdown, and the series is presented as such. All the characters are going through mental breakdowns. They've all got fucking psychological trauma. It's part of the point of the show.
But then the guy who make Evangelion go through mental trauma...
was also depressed as fuck.
And went insane near the end of it when he was...
He didn't go insane. He lost his money, man. They had no budget. Some of their next episode previews are just like fucking pictures of storyboards.
I thought he went insane near that, or like he had a mental breakdown.
No, he didn't go insane. He did have a mental breakdown, but it's depression. It's not like fucking going to the psych ward or anything.
But still, he was like making the latter episodes or whatever while suffering a mental breakdown type.
Well, if you want to talk about, because Crack Dealer's bringing it up now, if you want to talk about how the author's mood can affect something, honestly, look at the difference between MGS2 and MGS4. The ending of MGS2 and then the beginning of MGS4. You pointed this out in the last stream, right? But there is such a depressing turn.
It's a real downer, man.
Yeah. That's what happens when you do something with a sour mood.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of reasons it could be attributed to that. One, how stuff went on in the Middle East after, from the early 2000s onwards, was made war.
Creative burnout. You can say creative burnout was involved.
But also, like, the era of war was not fun. And you can see it in the games and all that, how it had this, like... Well, what was that one, Spec Ops The Line? Games like that made... that showed war in a different light from the normal pew pew.
But the thing about Spec Ops: The Line is it's basically a retread of Apocalypse Now, a movie I haven't watched and I need to. But it's repeating the same sort of themes, which is that these wars are not good. That one was about the Vietnam War, and this one is about the war. Well, it takes place in Dubai, but it's very clearly a Middle Eastern conflict thing.
Did people not say? I felt like I heard Apocalypse Now referred to when people talking about Avatar. And it was like a similar story, but was it Apocalypse Now or was it something else where maybe it was something else?
I've never watched Avatar. I think I'm like one of maybe a few dudes on this planet who've not watched it.
Wow. I watched it in cinema.
What?
I mean,
what was the appeal? I don't know why so many people went to watch it.
Just at the time.
Graphics?
Yeah, dude, at the time. it was impressive. And I was like,
honestly, who gives a fuck about graphics so much? That's not a good reason to watch anything.
yeah, but it's like it was being hyped, and I'm like, why? Fuck it, I don't watch that many movies, so I thought I'd go watch it. It was science fiction, so.
Actually, Crackdeal has just brought up Gen Urobuchi, who wrote Saya no Uta, and yes, he did do Madoka Magica as well. I was just about to say that.
Wait, he was that same guy? What the fuck?
Same guy. He did Saya no Uta, he did Madoka Magica, he did Fate Zero.
What?
He did Psycho Pass.
Psycho Pass?
The first season only.
Oh, because that was the best season.
And then after that, he went on to do some Godzilla animes. But yeah.
I've seen Psycho Pass. Obviously.
That's quite a filmography, or, series of works.
Yeah, that's quite a range as well.
Earlier ones, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we played for Saya no Uta. If you do check it out if you haven't already. That wasn't
at this point.
I know, that was something. But shall we continue?
Yeah, let's, because we need to finish up sometime. It's 12:22.
Yes.
Still, seeing my code break through something. It's an amazing feeling.
Will you have anything else?
I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink.
Here goes nothing.
Literally, here goes nothing. Just give her an empty glass.
I'm a bartender at a tender bar.
Is he doing that with Shaft? Ruby?
Ruby?
Okay. RWBY, right?
Yeah, I watched the original series done by fucking Rooster Teeth or whatever they're called.
I haven't watched it, but I need to.
I watched it. It was not bad. I've only watched the first couple of seasons, I think, and then there's more, and I've not followed it through. And it was the CGI kind of sucks, but like I enjoyed the story.
Honestly, who cares about CGI and graphics and all that? If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. You can just point and laugh at it.
So it's not super shit. I think they do as well as you can kind of do with a CGI animation thing. I'll give her a Brandtini.
8 out of 10 smug arseholes.
I'm a smug arsehole.
So you're one of them then?
Yes. Aged
sweet, classy, and happy.
That's not me.
There you are.
Here.
Bravo! You made me very happy.
I wish it was that easy to make everyone happy.
Give him a drink.
Woohoo! I guess.
You know, sometimes I feel you know me better than all the guys I've been with.
I mean,
hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Told you she's into us, but also it's just because you've talked to me 1,000 times more than any of the guys that you meet. I feel compelled to ask how many guys you've been with.
If we're talking about serious, long-lasting relationships, just a handful.
Just a handful? I mean, I don't know.
Casual dating and one-night stands, on the other hand.
Oh wait, so she is one of those type. Okay. Why do that? Why go through so many people? Because I cannot find the one.
Hey, it's not like I take every guy I see to bed. Who do you take me for?
You just said that, like, you hinted towards one-night stands being a lot. Casual dating and whatever.
Well, she's saying it's not literally everyone. You know, take one guy out of the equation, Gillian. Clearly not been.
It's just 99 of the hundreds, you know. It's not all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. That's something I don't have an answer to, actually. Maybe I'm just a romantic that loves having someone to cuddle with. Maybe I just get lonely.
I feel like most people are a bit romantic and enjoy having someone to cuddle with. And most people get lonely, so I don't think that's you really...
It's a natural instinct, yeah.
I don't think that's you really getting to the core of the problem.
Maybe there's a deep-seated psychological reason behind it all. Maybe I'm just horny.
For fuck's sake, we're all horny, right? You've not... I don't know.
Whatever the case, I just kind of feel like it's a quest I shouldn't give up yet.
I admire that, but I feel like you're approaching it in a destructive way. Well, it's not like I'm too different. Oh, what? Joe, huh? Until recently, I too had a streak of one night stands. The
She
shirt
earned
makes
her
sense.
slut t-shirt.
The shirt makes sense.
She earned the slut t-shirt.
Oh well.
Really? What made you stop?
Reasons.
Stinties! What is it? Tell me.
Maybe later. It's time for my break. Come with me? Ooh.
Whoa.
Alright, come with me. I will show you a magic journey. I'll take you my magic carpet.
Huh? Why? Can't I stay here away from the cult?
I don't trust you. You could fit a bottle. Damn! Sorry, I don't trust you. You could fit a bottle between those tits of yours. Nobody would know. Now
That's some top quality paizuri right there.
Fucking really want to see.
She's
the
probably
photo.
already ruined her pair bonding ability. Yeah. Oh well.
Her what the fuck?
Why not just say, please come and let's keep talking at the back of the bar? I don't think talking's going to be involved.
I think you're being too hopeful of what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
You got the message now. Come.
Did you have to do that?
Yes.
Guide me then.
I wanted to. Boss! I'm taking
You've
my
killed
break.
your throat.
Call me if anyone comes in. Sure.
Don't let anyone come in. There's a sock on the door for a reason.
You know, why is Alma not here? Like, she really...
Wait, what the fuck? Why are we at the front? Oh, okay.
It's a save game. This is the... So we can... well, we can end it here.
Oh, thank God. I was
break
expecting
time.
the break to be much further further down the line.
What are you talking about? We've been like freaking... We spent ages on this. It's like 2 hours,
We've
two and
been
a half
talking
hours.
for ages as well. I had no idea how far we'd gotten into the conversations or anything.
Hentai CGI can look pretty horrible when you use it on objects requiring fluid motion. Yeah, do you know, if they flattened, see if they do what they did with, what is it, Guilty Gear, or was it, what game was it, where they use 3D but they've made it look as 2D as possible?
Guilty Gear.
Yeah. See that whole process they went through to do that? I think if they could do that...
It's very resource intensive is the issue.
Mate, rendering... In general, if you're rendering animation for an anime in 3D, it's super fucking resource intensive. Like, it's not something that you can avoid. So it's not beyond what you would expect in terms of computing power required. But like, you're adding certain filters, you're setting the kind of obviously the FPS and stuff like that, but you're also changing the lighting and using, so they had specific lighting set and specific settings set and how the characters appear and all sorts of things, and you can apply that to anything. And if you did an anime in that style, so you get the advantage of 3D, so you can do the kind of dynamic shots and stuff like that with less
I know what you mean.
I think, you know, I've thought about that. So that'd be cool to try out. I should watch that video, because there is that video where they talk about how, or they go over, not in super detail, but how they got that feel, that look and feel.
I will say, Guilty Gear Strive. I told you about the guys who came around yesterday and we were playing games, right?
Yeah.
So Guilty Gear Strive, honestly, such an appealing looking game. That some of the guys were just like straight up, yeah, we're getting this. I'm definitely buying this game now because it just looks so good and it plays really well. It's exciting. But yeah, that art style is gorgeous. Really good looking.
The way they imitate 2D lighting, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like fixed lighting on the character itself, the animation style, everything to... I was watching a video recently on YouTube from a random person. This was randomly recommended to me by YouTube. A good recommendation. And he was talking about why people like that 90s anime aesthetic and what it was, what 90s anime aesthetic had that's different to now. And he just goes into details about a lot of things, and you know, it's mostly animated, hand drawn, and the coloring is different, and the animation is different from the kind of more computer generated stuff now. And there's all sorts of things. He talks about the coloring, how it was a lot darker, the themes were really dark in 90s anime and stuff. And I was kind of looking at this, I watched that video again. It's like, yeah, this guy's got a point. Because I'd like to do animation on Blender or something like that, right? Of an anime style and try and emulate that 90s style because I really like it.
I say this as someone who really, really likes older style animation. I think modern anime looks just as good as the old stuff did.
They're a lot.
There's a period in the 2000s and some of the early 2010s where anime looked fucking terrible, right? And that was when they first started doing more CGI stuff. But more recently, I would say they've managed to make anime look appealing again. I think they've managed to clock how to do a mixture of 2D and 3D, not 3D, sorry, but CGI 2D and all that, and make it look good. It's just a different style now than it was back then. And I think right now it looks just as good, sometimes better, sometimes worse than back then. Back then there was quite some good stuff. There were bad stuff. It's just different now,
What? Give
but
me
it
an
looks good.
example of an anime where you think, a current anime, a recent anime that's got a good style to it.
The most obvious one is Demon Slayer. I also really, really like Spy X Family in terms of art style.
So I
I
think,
think Hero Academia does really well with art style as well. It's got some good character designs.
yeah, and I think the thing about 90s anime is it's not just the animation and the coloring, it's like the styling of characters. Because this guy goes into that, like, the like that 90s stroke, some I think 80s almost clothing style and the vehicles and stuff like that that would feature in it, and the idea of what future space age stuff would look like based on a 90s stroke 80s aesthetic. It makes it very memorable. And I think I agree with you, like anime now, like Demon Slayer is fucking gorgeous, absolutely beautiful, like in a way that's like it's porn for the eyes, like eye candy, man.
What is porn for if not the eyes?
Yeah, true. I fucked up that thing, but you know what I mean. It is eye candy, and it is also a beautiful story, and I love I forget his name, but I love the main character. He's so wholesome. Um, and also, is it Neneko, the sister?
Nezuko.
Nezuko.
Neneko is from Shiranagase.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Which is why I was like, is it the same name? Um, but I do love that. There's something I love about the 90s aesthetic, and I'm not saying it's better. A lot of it will probably be to do with nostalgia, but there's something I absolutely love about it. And one example of an anime that tried to emulate a bit of that using modern techniques was Megalobox. So they did a bunch of things. So like it was done using modern techniques, right? Digital drawing, art, and all that. I don't know if they used 3D at all in it, but then they put filters on it. They applied things to it. They took the resolution down to 720p to get that 90s kind of feel. Have you watched Megalobox, Pixel?
No, no, I haven't.
It,
I've actually fallen off a lot of anime. I haven't watched a lot over the past few years.
it's fine, man. If you yeah, and I think Hentai brings another point. Older anime was like wasn't afraid to be gory as fuck, and I kind of liked that. Um, but yeah, like if you ever have a chance, even
I
if
have
you,
mixed feelings about that.
that's not,
Um, I think because that was also the era when you had stuff like Demolition Man, the original Terminator movies, uh, RoboCop, the first one. It's not just anime. Everything was like that back then.
well, the 90s was the attitude era, wasn't it?
Well, that
Um,
was when I mean, Attitude was about like the Attitude era was about being edgy and in your face, but not over the top like the 80s was, where the 80s was ultra violence was a style which they liked back then.
I feel like some of the 90s anime was ultra violent though. Like
Well,
maybe a
people usually, when it comes to music in Japan, they say it's like 10 years behind the West. You could say
yeah, it
that
was a
anime is like that
delayed
as well.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, I love that era. There's a certain, I think maybe a lot of it's to do with the aesthetic, but a lot of people have like 90s anime. You see like 90s anime stuff in memes and even in t-shirt designs and
I really, really like the vaporwave aesthetic, where they
Yeah,
take like Sailor Moon style visuals and put a purple filter on it, and then there you are.
yeah, I like that, but it is like taking a lot from that 90s aesthetic, giving that
80s, late 80s, early 90s aesthetic. Yeah,
cyberpunk uh twinge to it, or twist with that kind of
yeah,
filtering.
very
Um,
slight.
yeah, I mean, and I love that, and a lot of people like that. Even younger, like Gen Z people, not people who weren't enjoying
People who weren't
stuff
around at the time.
or even
Even I
enjoying
wasn't.
that sort of stuff at that time.
Yeah.
Um, but
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I've seen that on some videos where they're like, "Ah, yes, I have nostalgia for an era that I was not a part of."
yeah, I think I don't know, I do love it, and it's probably a lot to do with nostalgia. But that's the type of thing I'd love to do, little animations like that, and somehow incorporate it into the videos we do for this channel. I don't know how, but like somehow incorporate. First, I need to learn how to fucking draw, and then learn how to animate. I'm sure that will be easy. But do that sort of thing. I just kind of like that, the idea of trying to do that. Because I do. The guy gave examples actually from Dragon Ball Z, like the earlier episodes, and then some of the kind of later stuff. And it was interesting when he did the comparisons and what he talked about
It
what
must
he's.
have been checking fighters then.
I don't know. I think it was the latter episodes of Z.
No, I
Um,
mean because fighters uses the Guilty Gear engine
not
and
well,
that style.
maybe, but he was comparing the animes, episodes rather than games. But he did, yeah. Hentai Hero, you're right. Solo animation takes shitloads of time. I want to try and figure a way to try and. I mean, it's not going to be anime level of quality, but it's just like, how do I fucking make shortcuts to this to make this a lot easier? Um, but I'd love to. Yeah, I don't know. I found that video. This guy was, because the guy himself's like in his 20s or something, maybe younger. I don't know. So he was not enjoying these anime at the time that they came out, clearly. So it was interesting seeing this guy's perspective and him talking about these things. And I do love it. I love 90s cars, man, and all that shit. I love it all. And I love that kind of 80s. The 80s was fucking mental. Um, so yeah, I kind of want to try and incorporate that sort of shit. I can't even remember how we got into this conversation. But anyway, having said that, and so that we don't I'll just switch to the avatars screen so that we don't talk ourselves all the way through the night, because it is coming close. It's coming to 20 to 1, or 40 minutes past midnight. I think this is a good point to end the stream. Don't you, Kuxel?
Yeah, and I don't know why. I don't know why it just came to my mind. A big fuck you to that scientist who brought up a slice of chorizo and said, "Here's a picture of a star."
I read the article you sent me, and he did it as a joke.
I know,
But
yeah.
it
Fuck
totally
that guy.
backfired. uh, Good times. People try to troll and it fails. But yeah, I think on that lovely note, we will leave it here for today. Um, next time we'll see you on stream will be on Friday for the Metal Gear Solid 4 stream on Kuxel's channel, so do visit that. I do believe I have a link to Kuxel's channel in the description for these streams after the stream finishes and when it's kind of like up on YouTube. So
Oh, I should also quickly point out I did delay the last episode of Koikari, and the reason for that is because I became very suddenly busy this weekend. It was unplanned and it just caught me off guard, and so I wasn't able to work on that. It is there, it's recorded. I just need to put it together and put it up.
this
So
is
I'll
for
probably
the
do it at some point during the week.
teacher arc.
The ending of the teacher arc, yeah.
Are you aiming to get that out for next Saturday, or maybe during the week if you are able to?
I'll just upload it and get it done when I get it done because it's finished. It's only a 30-minute long episode, so it's not
Oh
going to be all
damn,
that.
a
Yeah,
bite-sized chunk of Koigari. Um,
yeah.
And there was one person on who commented in one of the videos for the House and Fata Morgana asking if I'm going to continue that series. And the answer I gave him is yes, I do plan to in the near future. I want
You're going
to,
back to it.
yeah, I think I've given it enough time, and I'm happy to start a new chapter. I might watch some of the I enjoy it. It doesn't get many views, but I've gone to
If
a
you
point.
like it, you like it.
Yeah, I've gone to a point where fuck it, and I'm gonna after Return to Shinagawa Island, I'm gonna try and think of like doing the equivalent of like just quick looks for certain games. Like I don't want to play through whole games of new games that where I really want people to play the game rather than just like watch us play. I mean, not a lot of people are watching us, but I feel it's better to do taster sessions and then see the long playthroughs of certain older visual novels or just games that you can't really get a hold of. So Police
I mean,
Knots.
that's what I do as well. Yeah, where you do a little one-off and you show it.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it's the good stuff.
first impressions and stuff like that for kind of newer games. So that's the kind of aim. See how that goes because some people might like that. If I don't enjoy it, I'll just drop that and do something else. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna stop leave it there. Thanks a lot, guys. Record kind of like we even have loopy.
She was here earlier, yeah.
Yeah. So
Lippy was here earlier.
a record turnout. So I appreciate you guys here, Crack Dealer, Hentai Hero. Thanks again for jumping in. And at the very least, we will see you on Friday, hopefully, if you jump in on Cooksoul stream. So on that note, I am Ashmanix.
I'm Cookcell.
And this is the Ashmanix stream, blah, blah, blah. I forget what I usually say. But I'll see you later.